Greetings! 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 Greetings!
Greetings, I am Dominic Bytes. Welcome to another gaming stream. And yeah, again, voice mod crashed. It was working. I tested it before starting the stream. It literally crashed during the stream startup. It was working. I tested before I hit start stream. It crashed during stream start. I don't know how that happened. I had to restart it again. Man. It's really bad. I tested it this time. It crashed, okay? So, hey, voice mod people, work on the stability of the program, please. Thank you. I paid money for this. Let's see. Anyway, Oh, okay. Well, hey, I appreciate it, Pop. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. I've got, yeah, I'm up over on Flora. Sorry for the late start as well. I was trying to get Twitter to work. I have not been able to stream to Twitter in a while. I don't know why. I was checking the settings this time, trying to get the match. I did as the keyframe was a little high, so I turned that down, but I don't know what's going on. It still does not seem to be working, and I don't know why. I don't know. I'm gonna have to reload something or another. I don't know. But I haven't been able to live stream to Twitter in a while, even though I'm paying for the privilege of being able to do so. So that kind of sucks. I can't get my money's worth out of my blue trick mark over on Twitter. Don't like that. You made a deal with Mickey Mouse? Uh-oh. Yeah, remember, never, ever buy Disney Plus, okay? One of the big things that Disney has said is their longevity depends on Disney Plus. So if you give them Disney Plus money, that's not good. Don't get Hulu, don't get Disney Plus. I'm actually strongly considering it with Crunchyroll here. Let's see, because I'm cutting expenses. Speaking of which, so good news, I did get word from the company CEO. He sent out a mass email today to all the employees. He said looks like he did confirm that there are buyers for the company. They're vetting them now. So no deals are finalized or anything like that, but everything's being vetted. They're going through the court process, because bankruptcy, right? Bankruptcy involves a lot of court stuff. So it looks like operations will continue past the possible layoff date. That's the good news. However, I don't know who the buyers are, and I don't know if they intend. So one of the things we were warned about, not all of the buyers want to keep all of the locations. So just because the company gets sold doesn't mean we get to keep our jobs, because they could say, all right, we're going to close all the locations in Texas, or we're going to close all the locations on the West Coast, or, we're going to close all of the locations except one. I don't know. So I could still lose my job, even if the company survives. That sucks. It's uncertainty. I mean, no buyer at all, everybody loses their job. If there's 0 buyers, that means everybody's out of a job, as if the company is gone permanently. But if there's a buyer, the company will continue to exist in some form, just we don't know what form that's going to be. So it's mixed news. So he's confirmed there are buyers. He's confirmed there'll be some kind of continuity. He's confirmed that operations may continue past when we all thought we were going to lose our jobs, but we don't know what locations that applies to. Some people are going to keep their jobs, some won't, and I don't know what category I'm in. So anyway, I'm going to continue to operate as if I am in bad shape. I'm going to cut expenses, keep up my classwork. Like today I finished another part of a class, getting certifications and stuff like that. Building myself up a bit, so it's very nice. So I did a lot of work on that front, got a lot of grant applications out as well for helping out with bills, assistant programs, stuff like that. They're going to slam, but throwing my hat into the ring. The sooner you apply, the sooner you get some money to help you out, Let's see. Anyway, plan today is, so programming note, streams next week will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's my days off. So, Monday will probably be Hytale. Tuesday will be Byte Club Cinema. That'll be Digital Circus 8. Probably the wrapping up Fate Strange Fake as well. Get all that done. Wednesday will be, that'll be the Loco stream. That will be, I've got a new Keymailer game. It's called Genji Reincarnation. It's a visual novel. So I'll play a little bit of that, maybe more Hytale. There we go. But Hytale's going to be a big focus. So my first game today is going to be Ideal Rays. I want to play a chapter or two. It takes an hour or so per chapter. So I just want to finish 1 or 2. Done. There's 12 chapters total. I finished 5 of them. So I have 7 remaining. So if I knock out 2 or 3 at a time, I'll finish the game here. So I can do 3 sessions of 2 to 3 each, or I could really buckle down and just slam forward. But I want to play some Hytale. If I just got the Hytale update, it went live today, a little later than I thought. I was going to go live last week, but it went live today, so I've got that updated. So I've got all the new blocks, and I can show those off. I'm going to go to creative mode, because you can only access some of the new blocks you can only get in creative mode. There are creative mode only blocks, and those are the ones I want, the Cyberpunk ones. So I'm definitely going to access those. I raise the hell out of them. They've also got like pipes and stuff, metal pipes. You can only get those in creative. You cannot craft them in vanilla. So you have to use creative mode. So if anyone wants to line up, it's like, oh, you're using creative mode, that's cheating. Well, no, you have to. Like the developers have said, if you want this block, you have to use creative mode. There you go. So they're respecting the creative mode players, you know? They're not making everything craftable. They're giving something nice for just the creative builders. I respect that. Let's see. That doesn't sound very good. Just keep looking for a job just in case. Oh yeah, I am. Job hunt continues. I'm trying to get some more certifications before I really start hitting it. There are some very good technical jobs that I'm starting to qualify for here. That yeah, they pay pretty good money. So I'm going to be going for that. Really trying to get an upgrade to my life, basically. Also, hey, we've got Punk Daddy and Noah over on Joystick, and we have Royal Lunic. Oh, thank you very much. Thanks for joining. Also, thank you for the follow, Chaos, over on Kick. Thank you. I think she's shout that out. I'm also hungry on Kick, by the way. I didn't know that. I think that's my fourth biggest. So I'm coming up on some milestone with that. So yeah, so on Kick, I am 12 away from 100. On YouTube, I am 14 away from 400, which is amazing. My YouTube and my Twitch are almost on par now. My YouTube was lagging behind my Twitch by a lot for a while, but it's really taken off lately. Thank you all so much, by the way. I really appreciate you all subscribing to my YouTube. Really means a lot to me. And I am 20 away from 600 on Twitch. And then Joystick, what was it? I forgot what my follower count is on Joystick. I'm terrible. Wait, what's it? Hold on. Give me a sec. I'm looking at my numbers here. 110. So I'm at 110 over on Joystick. So I already passed the 100 mark on Joystick. I never celebrated that. So that's my bad. I didn't pay attention. So that's my bad. But I got over 100 people on Joystick. That's pretty awesome. So, my fans leave slowed down a lot, but that's because, I feel really bad. I have not been paying attention to my Fansly, or my Blue Twitch, sorry, whoops, let it slip a little bit. I have not been paying as much attention to my Blue Twitch as I should. Sorry about that. That has fallen in the cracks because of all the pressure from job hunt, resume building, certifications, all the other stuff I've got going on. Oh, this is also why, if you notice, I've been starting to stream much later, like around 7, 8, 9 p.m., but I'm getting work done first, no matter how long it takes. As I said, today I finish off another module for the course. I've got 3 more modules left, and then I'll have the course done. I'll get the first certificate from that. It's for a series of courses too. It's 4 courses total, and they are big. These are big courses. I've been taking a lot of little tiny courses. This isn't major, but it's a very respected certification, so I don't mind. I'm learning a lot. I'm also planning out articles to write, for Substack, stuff like that. Stuff I'll publish under my real name. I will not be discussing it as Dominic because, I'd be doxing myself, but planning all that good stuff. So I'm doing a lot. But it's all coming out, and it's good stuff. So thank you to everyone for being patient with me. Again, I know I've been reducing my streaming time, skipping streams sometimes. But I stream to relax. I stream to get my mind off of it and to take a break. And I'm glad y'all are here when I do need to take a break. So I appreciate it. Ryan Ludic, thank you for the follow over on Joystick. Yay, 111. Yay, 111. Haha. That satisfies my OCD. All numbers the same is good for my OCD. Round numbers, any multiple of 5 or 10, not good for my OCD. I hate 7. 7s are bad. I don't like 7. I know, 7 is just, ugh. For nearly all multiples of 7 are terrible, except 5 or 10 times 7. Even then, 70 is horrible. When you think about it, 70 is just not a fun number, because even though, oh yeah, it's a 70, it's got a nice zero. Yeah, but it's 5 away from 75. The 75 is a way better number than 70. 70 is 7 over 10. That's terrible. Like 7 out of 10. Ugh. 75, that's 3/4. That's 3 over 4. That's much nicer. I like that. 75%, that's a good number. 70 is no. 70 is like, ugh. I mean, 80 feels okay. I mean, 80 is fine. Nothing wrong with 80. 80%, 8 over 10, 4/5. That feels nice. 7 out of 10 is icky. There you go. I have, if you can't tell, I believe I've said it before. So yes, I have autism. I have the math and science autism. I do not have the, I've met people who have the other types of autism. I have the math and science autism. Well, yes, I have strong opinions about numbers. Numbers feel a certain way to me. I have strong number sense, thanks to my autism, strong scientific sense, things like that. Odd numbers? Some odd numbers okay. 3 was okay. I don't like triplets. 3, 6, 9, multiples 3 are okay. Multiples of 5 are fine, too. Again, most multiples of 5 are okay, and those are odd numbers, so those are okay. Yeah, it's just like, 7 sucks. 11 is okay, only through 99. Like, 99 is fine. That's fun. But all the 11s are okay. After that, it gets weird. Like, 110 is alright. But then, like, 121? What the hell is that? What the hell is 121? No. See, I think the 11 squared should be 111. I know it doesn't make any sense, but I think it should be. When I become leader, all 11 squareds will be 111. Haha. No, that's terrible. Anyway, that'll break math barracks, but anyway, you get my idea. So, yeah, my vote. Okay, cool. Also, tiny mini skirts, of course. Yes, obviously tiny mini skirts. You gotta have your tiny mini skirts. Everyone loves tiny mini skirts. Full Metal Alchemist reference. There you go. Now it's not a lock of the stream. Actually, I just realized about a lock of the stream. So I've been moving this down on my belt. Hold on. I just realized I messed up. One sec here. Lock. Let me move this down a little bit. There we go. There we go. Alright, that's much better. Yeah. That way you can see my boobs more unobstructed. Yeah. Just boobs. Very good. Yeah, so, let's see. So for April, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. And now April is when I'm planning to start, like, applying for jobs. Right now, I've just been working on certifications. April's when I'm gonna start hitting the pavement here. I've already got my resume kind of polished up, because I went for a job. Didn't get it, but that's okay. I think I've talked about it on stream, but my resume's polished up now, so that's good. And I also, got launched like some advice and stuff like that from some job hunters and stuff like that on like how to tune up further. I need to refine it a little bit more. Got a few more tweaks, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. I've got some good stuff on there right now. Let's see. I also follow you on Joystick as well. Oh, thanks, Chaos. Yeah, I appreciate it. Follow me everywhere. Stalk me. Yes. Hunt me down. Yo, hunt me down, pin me to the ground, use me. Oh, wait, hold on. I did turn on sexual themes for Twitch just because, why not? It'll get rid of ad revenue, but it's like 5 cents, so whatever. That's okay. Let's see. Any current topics? Oh, yes, I do have a topic, yeah. So, they're going to make more and more of the rings. This is a horrible mistake. Now, they've said Stephen Colbert is going to write it. Now, I should say, I was a Stephen Colbert fan way back when. So, back when he did the Colbert Report, I liked the Colbert Report. I laughed, I thought it was funny, I thought he did a very good job with the Colbert Report. because everyone could laugh at. He found just common things that everybody could laugh at. He made fun of politicians from across the aisle. He highlighted a variety of inventors and artists and things like that from all over the place. It was very much a variety. When he made fun of big pharma companies and their ads, the whole Vaxadrone series, that was great. That was hilarious. He was skewering how pharmaceuticals were funding a lot of things and just pumping out a lot of stuff that seemed worse than the disease they were fixing. He highlighted the illogical nature of politics. He highlighted the absurdities of international and domestic life. He was very funny. Colbert was a funny guy. He had a lot of good writers with him. Then he became a late-night talk show host, and I don't know what happened. Bad company, bad decisions. His writing room changed, I'm not sure. But he basically just fell off a cliff. He went from, I think as a lot of people noticed, he went from criticizing Big Pharma, rightfully so, to shilling for them. And it's like, wait a minute, where did Colbert go? Why did Stephen Colbert get replaced by a guy that the old Colbert would make fun of? Like, current Colbert would be viciously mocked and parried by the Colbert from like 2008. That's how bad he's gone. So they've made him the writer for New Lord of the Rings. Now, I will say, Stephen Colbert, huge fan. He is a huge fan of Lord of the Rings. He is very knowledgeable of Lord of the Rings. But being a fan does not mean you're a good writer. And he does not have any screenwriting credits. The most he has is an old comedy show, very obscure, Strangers with Candy. I don't know, I never watched it. But I think he was in it and he wrote for it. And that's fine. I mean, he wrote things. He was a voice actor for a bit, too. I remember him voice acting a lot of things. So he's been in shows, he's done acting, he's done voice acting and acting, and he's written a couple shows, but that doesn't mean he can handle Lord of the Rings, just because he's a fan. Well, I mean, there are some people who are fans and good. Henry Cavill, great. He's a fan, and he knows how to do things right. He's the only reason Witcher, the first couple seasons of Witcher, had any redeeming qualities. It was all Cavill. Cavill is the only reason that show made any sense at all. It was still not great, because couldn't fix everything. But it was thanks to him that we got something, and after he left, it became worthless. And his work on Warhammer is probably going to be pretty good. So, it is possible to be a fan and turn out good stuff, but the problem, Colbert's a fan, but his brain is also cooked. He has gone downhill, he's lost his touch. If this was Stephen Colbert of 2008, I would be excited. Stephen Colbert of 2008, I think he would find a way. Stephen Colbert of 2008 would honor Tolkien's legacy. He would understand what Tolkien's themes were, what Tolkien's beliefs were, and he would find a way to honor that memory in what he made. He would avoid unnecessary bias. He would avoid unnecessary, making it dated references. And he would avoid a lot of the Rings of Power mistakes. Now, current Stephen Colbert, I think it's at best you're going to get Rings of Power. That's the best you can hope for with him writing. I think it's going to be worse than that. Unless he has a sudden change of heart. I don't know. Maybe old Colbert will suddenly break through, beat the new Colbert with the skull, and be like, it was a robot replacement all along. I'm the real Stephen Colbert. And then we'll get something good. I don't know. Maybe he'll have a come to Jesus moment. He needs one. That's for sure. But unfortunately, I don't trust him. I don't trust him as he currently is. He has reversed course on too much of what made him good. And even though he's a Tolkien fan, who I acknowledge his expertise on Lord of the Rings, I don't think he's going to do a good job. I think it's going to be a disaster. And I am very disappointed. I mean, and also the story summary they released is terrible. I gave it. It does not indicate anything good. If it was just... So it's, for those who missed it, it is set 14 years after the end of Return of the King. So Frodo's gone, he's disappeared with the ships. So you have Sam, Merry, and Pippin, and they're deciding to take just retrace their steps. Now, that alone That's a good premise. That can be good, because Tolkien did write a lot about how the world changes after everything. So you can have, like, a tribute or an homage to the original trilogy. You can see how the world has changed. You can introduce the Age of Man that Tolkien set up. You can have us see Aragorn and his children that were prophesized there. We can see all that really good stuff. We can see how all the characters match up with them, and it could be really great. You know, it could be a very nice, kind of slow slice of life fantasy movie. That could work. But then he's introducing new characters. That's like, oh no, we've seen this before. The new character overshadows the old and ends up being insufferable. And then you end up inserting, like, really stupid, lame, and dated modern political references. And it's just, oh, it can be a nightmare. It can very quickly devolve, very fast. Again, Rings of Power, awful. Just absolutely awful. No similarity to the Silmarillion at all. And the problem is, like, old Stephen Colbert, like 2008 Stephen Colbert would have made fun of the Rings of Power, would have skewered it for all the inaccuracies, the historical inaccuracies, and the way it just thematically, you know, takes a crap on Tolkien's work. Current Colbert, unfortunately, I think he's clapping like a seal along to Rings of Power. That's the other problem. I think he's gone from somebody who knows that this is garbage to someone who's like, yeah, this is what we need more of. And it's like, no, we don't. We don't need more of this. We need less. We need a return to form. And the unfortunate reality is basically every addition to the Lord of the Rings mythos since Return of the King has been pretty bad. Including The Hobbit been bad. Like, I mean, Peter Jackson making a Hobbit trilogy was a mistake. At most, you needed 2 movies, not 3. Okay? Because the first movie was okay. Right? First try was slow, but it was okay. You know, it dwelled on things, it let you bask in the scenery a little bit. It was okay. The second one was so bad. The barrel scene, the second one, was so bad. Like, Peter Jackson lost his touch on that. And then the third one was like, why? Like, the second movie could have done chopped in half. The third movie could have done chopped in half, and they could have been put into a single second movie that would have been okay. Alright? And even then, like, the whole dwarf elf romance was stupid. Basically, all the new characters were pretty stupid. The only really good turn in there was Oakenshields, the whole, like, him going crazy from the greed and stuff. You know, his fall from grace from, you know, a returned king to, you know, getting too greedy and stuff and obsessing. That was good. Should have played that up more, but yeah. Anyway, the Hobbit trilogy was bad. Rings of Power sucked. I have not seen the animated one. We will watch it eventually on Byte Club Cinema. I've been told it sucks. So, yeah, every single new entry in Lord of the Rings since Return of the King has been bad. And I think that's going to continue. I think it'll get worse, that's the problem. Because they keep milking it without doing anything. But, yeah, Stephen Colbert, he's a fan, but I believe, unfortunately, based on everything we've seen from him, Stephen Colbert is not the man he used to be. He is a shell of his former self. He is a shell of his former self. And I said, I used to be a fan. I used to really like him. I used to think he was hilarious. I even, you know, I look a little like him. Just the spoilers, like the whole, like the hair and the glasses and stuff, I actually look a little like him. So I've done like Stephen Colbert dress up and poses and stuff, here and there. It's really disappointing the person he's become. And, I mean, I don't know if he's ever going to get better. I don't think so. It's kind of like Kevin Smith. A lot of people just fall off and never recover. Kevin Smith is another one. Colbert, Jon Stewart, John Oliver, I'm not sure. Very few people remain consistent over time. And unfortunately, Colbert has not remained consistent. So, I have no faith in it. and I share pretty much all of the skepticism. And I think Lord of the Rings as a franchise should just, let it rest. Let it rest. Just stop trying to redo it. Stop trying to milk it, please. Thank you. Okay? You're just ruining the brand when you do that. The more bad stuff you put out in a brand, the less people are going to want anything to do with that brand. Go ask the MCU how that's going for them. Avengers Doomsday is such a major project. It has to make, I think, $1 billion currently, maybe more, just to break even. It makes $1 billion, it'll have broken even. Now, it'll probably make $1 billion. It's not going to make much more than that. It's like, I tell you this, I think Dune 3 is probably going to crush Avengers. Because Dune has good brand. Everyone likes it. Dune is very popular. Denis Villeneuve, great job. He's done excellent work with Dune. I really like the first Dune movies. I'm looking forward to the third. I'm not looking forward to Avengers. I think it's going to be a garbage pile. It's going to be a garbage heap. Sorry, you killed the brand. And I think they're going to do the same thing with Lord of the Rings. It's sequelitis. That's the other thing. Colbert used to make fun of sequelitis. He used to understand the concept of letting a franchise die, letting a franchise exit gracefully. That used to be a concept that he understood, and now he is part of the problem. There you go. That shows just how far his brain has just melted. I don't know what the cause of it is. I don't know if maybe when he became a late night talk show, he started doing drugs or drinking alcohol. I don't know what he has done. Something he has done has damaged his brain. He is not thinking clearly. He is not as intelligent as he used to be. He's not as funny as he used to be. His jokes are lame. I tried watching some of his monologues, and they're just horrible. He does not have a sense of humor anymore. It's really sad. It's genuinely sad, and I pity him at this point, because he used to be a man capable of comedy, and now he isn't. And I think it's because his intelligence is just dropped, and I don't know why. I don't know why he's just descended or devolved. I don't know. But whatever he's doing, it is not working for him. He has gotten a lot worse, and it's getting progressively worse as we speak. But yeah, he used to understand what sequelitis was, that it was bad, and now he's contributing to the problem. There you go. That's it's a shame. It's a real shame. Jimmy Kimmel, there you go. Jimmy Kimmel went from being funny back when he did The Man Show. I watched The Man Show, by the way, when it first aired. I watched him and Adam Carolla. They were funny. I enjoyed it. I thought they had a really great sense of humor. And then Kimmel turned, I don't know what happened to Kimmel. Again, I don't know if he started associating with the wrong people. He started doing drugs, drinking. I don't know what it is. But Kimmel fell apart. Carolla's still funny. Adam Carolla's a great guy. I hear him. I listen to his comedy. He makes me laugh. Carolla's pretty cool. Carolla has not fallen off. Same with Cheech Marin. Tommy Chong. There you go. So Tommy Chong, he's funny. Tommy Chong is so funny. Cheech Marin fell off. Cheech Marin tried to go, I think Chong said Cheech Marin tried to go straight. Like he tried to get serious. That Tommy Chong just was like, hey man, chill. And Cheech Marin couldn't chill. And so they split up. But Tommy Chong is still funny. Cheech Marin isn't. And it's similar here. Adam Carolla, still funny. Jimmy Kimmel, not funny. Stephen Colbert, not funny anymore. Jon Stewart's not funny either, which sucks. Both of them fell off. Really stinks. But age, that could be age. I don't know, midlife crisis. Mental ability dropping, yeah. Meds or his health, it's something. I don't know what it is. I hope he can recover from it. It's really sad. It is genuinely, it hurts to have been a big Colbert fan back in the 2000s, and to today be like, I cannot trust him with a property that I love. It really sucks to have to say that. Stephen Colbert, a guy I used to really like and admire, and then do imitations of, that, I don't trust this guy with Lord of the Rings, even though I know he's a huge fan. And like 16 years ago, I could. Like if 2008 Colbert, if they had said, hey, Colbert's going to write an original Lord of the Rings trilogy, I would be like, oh my god, this is going to be the greatest thing ever. Like, I would have been all there for it. I would be like, oh yeah, this is going to be awesome. The dude is going to take all kinds of just obscure lore from the Silmarillion, and he's going to find the threads, and he's going to tie it together, and he's going to read this and that, blah, blah, blah. He's going to have so many cool ideas. And now I'm just like, oh no, this is going to be a paint by numbers, shill exercise that's going to be dated and lame, and just really stupid and horrible to watch. Like, this is going to be excruciatingly terrible. That sucks. It sucks. So, I don't know, if you're watching, I don't know if maybe you have someone where this happened to you, this kind of experience like what I'm going through with Colbert. If you guys know anything, you have anything similar, where you've seen that kind of thing. Yeah, look at Discord, okay. I don't know if, maybe, but yeah, no, I think you guys understand what I mean. I'm belaboring the point a little bit, sorry. But, yeah, I think Chaos Pump, I think you guys get it. Yeah, Pump said, and they also point out, they won't if they think they can make money. Exactly. They won't let it rest until they can make money. And, yeah. Then the problem is eventually it stops making money. By the time it stops making money, the odds of recovery are very minimal. Good examples of this, Doctor Who. Doctor Who is dead. Chibnall killed it. I mean, mind you, the bleeding started with, before with the 12th Doctor. I love Peter Capaldi's Doctor, but it wasn't perfect. Like, that last season was not great. The last season with 12th Doctor was not very good. Well, let's be fair here. That was not, it was Rusty Davies, Moffat. It was not Stephen Moffat's best work, the last season. So that started really kind of started to decline. Moffat had some issues. Chibnall really tore it apart, and the Russell T Davies Mark II was also awful. So, yeah, Doctor Who died because they dragged it out too long, and they hired very bad people to write it. And actually, yeah, there you go. Russell T Davies is another good example. Russell T Davies, when he started the New Who, was good. Then he left. Moffat and Chibnall there. But while Russell T Davies was out, something happened. He associated with the wrong people. Something occurred, like his brain broke. He went from the ability to tell good stories to just being awful, just being a hack, but not being able to output a good story to save his life. Like his entire run on the New Who, on the Mark II, was terrible, and he killed it. He successfully killed the franchise that he successfully resurrected. Like, old Russell T Davies would take the baseball bat to the head of new Russell T Davies and tell him to get out of his writing room. I don't know what happened, but it's the same thing happened with Colbert, just on a shorter time scale. I don't know why. I don't know why this keeps happening. Why is Russell T Davies Mark II so much worse than the first one? Why is current day Colbert so much dumber, so much lamer, so much less fun than old Stephen Colbert? I don't know. I don't know what happens to these people mentally. I hope I avoid it. I hope I can avoid whatever destroys these people. And I hope I can dodge it. But some do. That's it. And Corolla, he dodged it. It can be dodged. But I don't know what allows people to dodge it or not. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. If you're watching this, it'll probably be a little standalone video here on YouTube. Let me know in the comments below. Can you think of anyone that this applies to? Russell T Davies, Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Kimmel, all these people who just fell off, Kevin Smith, all these people just fell off a cliff. Just went from really, really good to just, wow, you suck. And nothing but suck. Suck, and more suck. Yeah. I would say Sam Raimi has done pretty well. Sam Raimi is a good example, I think, resisting. I think Sam Raimi has done a good job of maintaining, like, the Sam Raimi of today is very similar to the Sam Raimi of the 1980s. So he's been good. He's been in good shape. I would point to him as being very good. I'm trying to think of anyone else who's managed to resist it. Man. Give me some examples. Some people you think resisted, some people you think fell for it, and what do you think is the cause? Because I don't know. I don't know if it's medical. Chaos says maybe it's age, maybe it's like a midlife crisis trigger, maybe it's a health problem, like they just go too long without taking proper care of themselves and it collapses their brain. Now that I can understand. If I don't exercise, I get a brain fog. So maybe that's what they're going through. They're not exercising enough, they're getting brain fog, and they're not catching it because they're in a position of power that no one can tell them no, so they're not checking themselves, so their bad ideas are running rampant. Whereas before they had someone near them to say, hey, no, that's a terrible idea. Well, for example, we know with the MCU, the reason the MCU Phase 1 through 3 were good, and Phase 4 onward has sucked, is Perlmutter. So people don't know that, a lot of people don't know, but there was not, so Kevin Feige, he was in charge of the MCU. Most people know the name Kevin Feige. What most people don't know is he was not alone. There were two people in charge of the MCU. Kevin Feige and Perlmutter. I forgot his first name. But Perlmutter understood movies. Feige understood comics. Perlmutter understood movies. Perlmutter told Feige no when he needed to. Perlmutter reined in Feige's excesses. And it is thanks primarily to Perlmutter that Phase 1 through 3 worked. Like everything you liked about the MCU in Phase 1, 2, and 3 was Perlmutter. Because when Perlmutter got fired after Phase 3, so after Endgame, Perlmutter got the boot. Disney was downsizing. They laid off Perlmutter because he cost too much. So they gave it just to Feige. And Feige by himself, he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. The whole thing fell apart under Feige's watch because he needed Perlmutter. He needed another guy to tell him no and give him good advice. Avatar, same deal. Once Aaron Ehasz left the trio, it all fell apart. That's why Legend of Korra is so much worse than Avatar. The first series is good, excellent, because there were 3 of them. Aaron Ehasz leaves, you get Legend of Korra, and that sucks. So, sometimes you just need that extra guy. So maybe Colbert lost his guy. Maybe he lost his companion who was telling him, no, don't do that.
Transform.
Oh.
Roll out.
And we're being rated by Redact Dinah, who's doing Fields of Mystery. Awesome. Alright, let me wrap up here then. Then I'll give a proper shout out. Thank you very much for the brain. So, there we go. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up here. So let me know in the comments below, what did you think of Colbert's collapse? Are you expecting the new Lord of the Rings to suck? I know I am. So, let me know. I'm pessimistic on this. Alright, this is Dominic Bytes signing out. When next we meet, may your robot body be fully charged. Okay, alright, now let me give a proper shout out here to Redacted Diner and, Apollyon, right? I think the Redacted Diner is your Apollyon. I believe. So there we go, gave you the proper shout out. Yeah, go support Apollyon, he's in the server. I think I got your name right. Sorry, I struggle to remember everyone's alts. The way I'm introduced to you and your actual handles can sometimes be different, but I do struggle with that. Like, Batman is actually Noah. I'm like, okay. At least I like it with, Pump and Chaos, because y'all are, the same across multiple platforms. That helps a lot. I try to also still be the same. The most I'll do is, Dominic versus Dominic. So, yeah, I was just recording a quick little exhausting talk about Colbert and the subject of people just falling off and becoming bad. It's a fascinating but depressing talk. Need DM to clear things up. Hey, okay. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, because you're not King. I know King uses said. DM to clear things up. Oh, okay. No worries. Yeah, hey, glad to see you. So you're doing Fields of Mystery. So what, is Fields of Mystery, is that what, a Stardew clone? I forgot. Remind me. Stardew Flow lead more into fantasy. Okay. Hey, are you looking forward to Stardew 1.7? There. Giant Valley, great game. Yeah, I love Stardew. I do plan to get back into Stardew at some point. I'm not sure when. But I do plan to get back into it. It's just Hytale has me. I think, you all seem to be enjoying watching me play Hytale. I'm enjoying playing Hytale, so just gonna keep at it. Honestly, doing less variety of games honestly kind of makes it easier on me. My brain-wise, and I kind of need that. So, I'm glad you all are enjoying my Hytale adventures because, yeah, sticking to that has been fun. I know I keep saying, like, oh, I need to go back to Text Explorer, I need to do this, that, and the other. I just want to Hytale, so, yeah. Mess up the next time I start a DICE, Days run. Hey. Yeah, and then actually, it could be fun to do, like, what's the max multiplayer size for Stardew? Anyone know? Hold on. Let's see. Max player count for Stardew. 8 in a single file as of 1 week. Okay. So 1 host plus 7. Okay. Users can bypass the 4-player legacy limit or increase it beyond 8. Okay. Can't see the configure limit. Oh, okay, so theoretically you can set down a limited, so I might be able to mod the game. So if I host, I might be able to mod the game and have like a ton of people being able to join. That could be cool. Yeah, so because that could be fun. Like it says, so I'm imagining Stardew regular with Dominic, me as the host, and then the rest of you essentially own me. So Dominique becomes like the common like farmer bot wife. and all of you are as farmers, just like she's pretty used to all the other farmers. Bah. I think you'd enjoy that. We could roleplay that on stream. I think that'd be fun. Or we could do something with Hytale. I hope my job situation calms down a little bit. I really do. But I will try. If I get a new job that's better than what I have, I'll consider that a win. If the current job persists and stabilizes and I get to keep it, that's fine. But at the same time, my bosses have really stupid. They've got to tip their hand in terms of how stupid they are. Under pressure, they do not handle pressure well. So it's kind of like, how can I want to get out? So finding a new job can be good. I hesitate finding a new job because the leadership was good, but my last supervisor left, and she was really, as far as I know, protecting me from a lot of the stupid. So, yeah. So get moving on is not a bad idea. Finding now the brisk course of a new job is new job, new hours. It can change up my streaming schedule very radically from what y'all are used to. And I have flexibility. I may be very tired, learning a new position, so I might have to take a break from streaming because of it. So as a warning. But it might get me more stable, in which case I could, do more stuff. That would be nice. I think you would like that. More stability and certainty is good for streaming. So, we'll see. We'll see. I'm still debating on that back and forth here. Let's see. That quick note. Will I be, let's see. I know there's a Harry Potter trailer. Will I be doing a Byte Club Cinema reaction or anything to it? No. I'm not big on Harry Potter. Spoilers, I was actually too old for Harry Potter when it came out. I was not the target demo for Harry Potter. I was already reading much more advanced material by the time Harry Potter came out. So I was already too old for it. So I'll never attach to it, no childhood attachment to it whatsoever. So I don't really see me doing anything. Plus, people forget this, but J.K. Rowling was not a good person, pretty much ever. I know yeah, obviously I know about the whole, like, the controversy around it, let's say. Like, she has taken some very, very hard political opinions that a lot of people very strongly disagree with. Yeah, I'm aware of that. People forget that even before that, though, like, before all that controversy, she still wasn't a very good person. Like, the entire, like, folks have forgotten, like, the entire thing, like, Dumbledore being gay, for example, that was a retcon. That was 100% retcon. Dumbledore was not gay in the books at all. Not once, ever. She retroactively made him gay, just to piss off some of the fans. Like, she did it after the fact as a retcon just to piss people off. And she did several things like that. Like, people now get super focused on just, like, her one political opinion, but she's been doing, like, troll-style retcons to her own continuity for a while, like, before that. So, I was never very fond of her for doing that, because, like, she had no problem just spinning in the face of fans, even before the current controversy. So I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to get attached to a writer like that. That's stupid. But yeah, people forget the Dumbledore's gay thing was a retcon, and it was very ham-fisted, it was very in-your-face, and it was intended as an insult to the fan. Like, people forget that. It gets overshadowed by the current controversy. I have got. So, this is one reason you don't see me saying, oh yeah, J.K. Rowling's a great person, or J.K. Rowling's a terrible person. I mean, I just think she's a troll. She only has been. I mean, she's, like, her current positions are totally consistent with her past behavior, so she's always been like this. So one reason you don't see me really taking any side on it. It's like, eh. I understand people getting really, really hot and bothered and really caring about it, though. Don't get me wrong, I'm not dismissing that. It's just, I'm not a Harry Potter fan. Never happened. Let's see, I would say the streamer closest to me on that was, like, Pippa. Pippa's response to Harry Potter is very similar to mine, which is, I don't care. It was never part of my childhood, and, like, I've watched all the movies. I had an ex who was wearing a Harry Potter, so we did sit down. I have seen all the movies. They're okay. Like, are they the greatest fantasy thing ever? No. Would I ever base my entire personality around them? No. And I don't understand people who would. It's like, there's better books, people. Like, there are a lot better, like Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is better than Harry Potter. It's not even a hot take, that's just subjective truth, alright? Now, Lord of the Rings, that you can base your personality on. That you can really sink your teeth into. That's good stuff. Harry Potter is just top fantasy. It's, yeah, there you go. Yeah. That good troll. Yeah, no one was laughing. Exactly. I know. Yeah, she made Dumbledore gay just to piss off the fans, and it's like, oh, okay, that's how you want to be. Sure. Yeah, exactly, same. So, but yeah, there's a Harry Potter trailer, but I do find it funny. So you have, like, this whole online culture war, right? Where you have, people, on one hand, I guess you have the quote-unquote, the woke, quote-unquote, then you have the chuds, quote-unquote. If you guys have paid attention to me, you know I don't use terms like woke or chud, because they're very badly defined to the point of being essentially meaningless. Like, what is a chud? What is woke? I don't know. What I do know is, good lighting relies on the human condition. There you go. And the reason, quote-unquote wokeness is seen as a bad is because, what is often referred to as woke writing has no connection to the human condition, because it's written by narcissistic sociopaths who don't understand what it is to be human. That's why it sucks. There you go. That's my explanation for why this is bad. I don't use the term woke. I point to the fact that it lacks a connection to the human condition, which I think is more grounded. Because guess what? If you center a political message first, guess what? You lose your tie to humanity, and then your story sucks. There you go. It's the message or moral should not be first. The story should be first. A lot of people forget that on all sides of the aisle. No idea what those do you mean? Just hear my nephews? Yeah, exactly. They're kind of nuts at first. Arena, and it's great to see you, Ginger. But yeah, the Harry Potter trailer looks terrible. I'm not gonna bother with it. I'm not doing it out of any, like, oh my god, J.K. Rowling's the worst person on the planet protest. It's just, I think it's boring. It looks boring. Like, Snape's costume is horrible. They just threw something together. Looks about as bad as the armor they had for the first season of Witcher. That was terrible costume design. Same here, terrible costume design. But what were they thinking? It's cheap. Looks cheap. Ugh. God. It's like, can they not afford anything better? Ugh. Anyway. But yeah, I'm not touching it. And the Hogwarts Legacy has de Nouveau, so I don't touch games with de Nouveau. That's one reason I haven't played Stellar Blade yet. I want to. But it's got de Nouveau, so no. Once de Nouveau's gone, then I'll look into it. I hate the fact that they added de Nouveau to the Metaphor Fantasio demo after the fact. I'm like, stupid. Anyway. Alright, ads are going, so we're gonna BRB and we'll come back. We're gonna do Ideal Race. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Alright. Greetings. I am Dominic Bytes. Welcome to another Ideal Rays stream. So I think this is the first time I've used my Live 2D with Ideal Rays. Hopefully it'll crash or anything. One of the problems I've been having, normally I keep an eye on my stats for my computer, like the temperature, CPU temperature, GPU usage. Unfortunately, all the sensors have busted. I don't know why. I use HW info, not loading. I tried Liber monitor, not loading. I don't know why. The sensors are having problems. I'm gonna have to reboot my system. I don't know. Pump's having fun dreaming up some Stardew fun. So yeah, maybe we could do that. That could be a fun Fansly series or Blue Twitch series. Sorry, that could be a fun Blue Twitch series that we can do. Yeah, I was gonna do starting with Cookie as a regular, but you know she's still on hiatus, so I can't do that sadly. But yeah. So if some of you who are on Blue Twitch, if y'all don't mind, having your voices on stream. Safe for work version. Oh yes, so this is the safe for work version of Ideal Race. I do not own the DLC. So there's a DLC that adds NSFW. I did not, because it's $20. I'm like, no, I'm not spending that much. Especially since I was told, like, Palazoba fans were like, yeah, it was incomplete. Apparently for $20, you could just download the full game over on DL's site and get everything, including the content that comes from the Steam version. And I don't know how that works. And apparently now, I did say there's 12 chapters to the game. One of my worries, because what I've been told by releases in the message board, that the story may not be complete. However, we're probably not going to get a conclusion. But apparently the developer has some issues, personality issues. So this got really popular, and he could not handle the popularity, and so a lot of bad stuff happened. So I don't know, we'll see. So I don't know if this game actually has a proper ending or not, or if it's just I'm gonna hit chapter 12, it's gonna be to be continued, and then there's just nothing else. Because I've been warned that development for this game may have ceased. Just because the dev kind of threw a hissy fit. I don't know. I'll finish we'll see, because I do like it. It's, the character designs are great, the gameplay is fun, it's on easy mode. It is fun. But the graphics are really good, and I do like the story as well. The writer knows about Aeon. He knows about the current tech on there. And I love the way your mind is going, though. Good game. Yeah, nice and sexy here. Agreed. But yeah, okay, so people are like the idea of like a group farm where Dominic is essentially a free use slut animal that every farmer can employ and just use and abuse to their content as we play the game. Yeah, so there's a strong RP element of degrading Dominic. I like it. Okay. But yeah, I can slap some mods. Honestly, what I'll probably do, so that's going to be for Blue Twitch, I will throw in some of the X-rated mods for Stardew. They exist. Obviously, polyamory mod is a must. So I can throw you a mod pack for that. And what's cool too is I can post the mods, and you guys don't have to have all of them. So like I can have like cheap mods, and you guys don't necessarily need them. But we do know from experimenting with Cookie, a vanilla client can connect to a modded host. This is they won't have access to the modded content. So yeah, it really depends on how you guys want it. So if you want in, free use is best use. Agree, chaos. So if you want in on that project, let me know. You can DM me. Chaos, are you in the Discord? I forgot. Let me know. Anyway, but yeah, let me know. Then I'll maybe I'll put something together for. We do like a group DM chat for it. I don't know. Don't hold me to a start time. Again, life is chaos right now, so it's probably not going to be starting like soon. But it is an idea I will put on my to-do list. Okay, yeah, we'll talk about more on Discord. Yeah, I am. Okay, good. You make sure you have the 18 plus access. That'll probably be the best place to discuss this. Alright, let's continue. I love the way the boobs bounce. It's very nice. I would make the boobs bigger, but... Oh no, this is chapter 5. Wait. Oh. So I have 8 left, not 7. My bad. Okay. I like things, devices, give an input to give you appropriate output every time. Yeah. Deterministic. They don't waver or come back. Oh, hey, Lols! Booba, yes. Well, I haven't seen you in a while. Sorry for not 2D on your streams either. I've been very busy. One thing I've been discussing I have not really been watching a lot of Twitch streams lately. Just because my life is pretty chaotic and stuff. Job situation recently. We got notices of mass layoffs coming soon. And even though we've been told the company will probably survive, there might be downsizing regardless. And I've kind of gotten the hint that I might be on the short list to get downsized, even if everything's fine. So I don't know. Yeah. So I'm on a job hunt. I'm getting certifications first, then I'm gonna do some job hunting. But you know how job hunt is right now. As I said, there's like 250 applications for every single opening. Oof. And a lot of the openings are fake because, they don't want, they don't want to actually hire anybody. It's just fake. What's for dinner? Colored vegetable burger? A colored vegetable burger? Wow, okay, but that's the most realistic future thing they've had so far. Yes, you don't get actual food. You get a veggie burger that's been colored to make you think it's a real burger. Yeah, that's very realistic. That is very future. Yep, that's McDonald's right there. There's logs, yeah. I'm dealing with it, but my streaming has been less and my watching of streams because during the day now I'm doing classes, I'm job hunting, I'm getting a lot of project work done. I'm trying to improve my technical skills to make myself more competitive. Alright, let's see, back to the reel. So, refrain. Okay, let's see. So, conversation. X series in the R. So, this is weird, because, okay, the last we left, her sister showed up that was like, what in the world? So, did we just skip over the big fight? Or did we just do we just escape? Did we just fly off and get away? Next gen, R series is next gen. Combat efficiency, right. Yeah, she's the X series, which is experiment. Right. Right. So X is about computational power, R is about military combat. Right, so she was... Right, so the X series is capable of self-awareness, the R series is not. Yeah, X1 was very strong, right, because it adapts. Okay, she is one step behind. Okay, so X2, wait. So, oh, I see, that's why everyone's been underestimating X2, because they think, aha, R2 is not as good as R1, but the series X2 is better than X1, so that's kind of a neat little thing they put in there. Alright, vector straight. Okay, reverse engineering. Okay, now as you remember, there's like 4 main foundational models here, so Rion is one of them. And the whole goal here is to try to unlock the master key and become the true foundation model or something like that. I want to... Oh, anything go 55. Thank you for the follow over on Joystick. Appreciate it. I will double team you on the farm. Well, why would it just be double teaming me? Again, the max player seems to be 7 others. So we'll say we knew more than that too. So it really depends on who wants to team up there for being on stream. So I imagine, so you, Pomp, for sure. Looks like Chaos and Noah would want to be on there, so that's 3. I think I could probably rope King in there. So that'd be more. I'm not sure who else. I'll use tomato sauce and basil. Please put it on your burger. She's controlling my diet. Wait, am I a vegetarian? Please don't put in any raw... Wait, raw something? I guess raw tomato? Okay. So I guess I can't eat raw tomato for some reason. I don't understand people who can't eat raw tomato. Raw tomato is delicious. Like fresh tomato, oh, perfect. Yuck. But I mean, not all of it. There's like the scientific grown one that's really terrible. But Roma tomatoes are the best. The Roma tomatoes are my favorite tomato. And then, of course, cherry tomatoes are very good. Then beefsteak tomatoes. Properly ripened. If it's overripe, it starts getting mushy. It's not very good. But when it's still like crispy on the inside with fresh juice, very nice. Very nice. Let's see. Alright, back to the reel. That was so oh, okay, was this an illusion? Okay, maybe this was fake. We were attacked by an unknown assailant. Okay. She claimed to be a Rion and told us, oh, okay, so we're getting a flashback. Alright, good. I'm here to judge you, right? Right. That was the end of the last chapter. Type R6. Okay, so she's... Beta R... Oh, okay, no, this is the Beta. We dealt with her already. Now I had some really spicy lesbian times with her, too. Her attack was literally to make out with us to drain our energy, which is hot. Not gonna lie, that's hot. I do wish the game focused more on, like, getting this guy a harem. I understand, like, I guess the main romance is just one-on-one, but it would be kind of cool if we were, like, collecting all the robot girls. There is also, though, I have noticed. Is she a Rion? I don't recall this from her explanation, though. Okay, so we're going up against another Rion. The ZR7 is not part of the plan. Oh, ZR7. Oh, design as a counter. Interesting. So Freya's attempt to say, this is an advanced series of robot girls you got there. X1. I have authority over X1. Wrongdoing under the parameters of the project. Okay, yeah, because she was trying to discard her human controller, right, and be autonomous. Oh, yeah, Loco. I demand disclosure of information. Okay, yeah, why are you trying to break free of your human? I'm guessing one of the terms parameters is you're not allowed to go on your own. You're not make self-determination. You have to keep human in the loop, basically, is one of the rules. And as we saw, Ideal was like, I need to discard the human in the loop and do this myself. That's not what they want to test for. Hacking and cracking of Rion. Wow, okay. She hacked the foundation model. Oh, but she altered the data of her own mom, basically. It's like, you hacked your mother. But was it X2? Could she be framed? Okay, so could have been X1, or there could be an X3. My guess is we're gonna have like an X3 floating around as like a twist. Only the X series could perform the hacks. Okay, right, because they have sophisticated AI as for CR suits. Okay, so they're accusing her of breaking entry. Now, like, I want your logs and your core, and I'm like, your mother. It's like, what does the owner say? What'd she say? Your mother. Okay, so, okay, so X2 is plotting something and dragging us along. She wouldn't hurt me. No, I don't believe that. But she might be, maybe she'd be hurting other people. Oh boy, ZR7. Whoa. Level 5 threat. Okay, that's not good. Now, to be fair, I understand where ZR7's coming from. Because from ZR7's perspective, it's like, yeah, someone hacked one of the key things. We need to find out who did it. You need to cooperate with this investigation. So, but I'm saying I also understand X2 saying, yeah, no, I'm not gonna just let you walk over, right? Ow, God. Dodge, God. Ow. Okay, so yeah, no. I'm trying to remember how to play the game. I look at the controls, it's mostly mouse stuff. Yeah, I need to remember to dodge a bit more. Okay, that's another one. Now I'm fighting Lily. Okay. Sexy railgun max power, basically. Whoop, dodge. I keep forgetting that you have to dodge, otherwise you will die. It will kill you. Ow. Okay, I definitely don't want to get hit by that. Yeah, Ow. Out of range? Okay. Whoa, okay. I don't want to get hit by that. I know I don't want to get hit by that. Dodge. Ow. I succeeded stage 8. Okay. Well, good. I managed to beat her down a bit. That's good. Oh, I'm revoking her access to the API. Okay. Analyzing X2's court chain. Uh-oh. Looks like she's hitting me with something bad. No more API! No! How am I supposed to power my quad code? The scan of the results process. Analyze security. Oh, okay. Shutting down our security settings. Full attack. Oh, okay. DDoS attack during combat. Okay. Oh, okay. That limits her options. Okay, yeah. So that's actually an effective counter. I like that. Analyzing weapons patterns. Oh, okay, so shut down some of my stuff. Okay. Neutralize, sure. Oh, no. Hi, okay. I like this one's design. You're not even as good as your average sexaroid? Oh my. Basically comparing her to a prostitute bot. That's the other thing I like about the game. Like, the game does... Uh-oh. Crap, dodge. Ow, stop. Ow. God. The game... Please. Whoa, okay. Whoa, dodge! Japan lady, what are you doing? Oh crap, dodge. Ow. Yeah, see what she does then, I can't dodge it. It's like it traps me and locks me in. Yeah, dodge, 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 dodge. Move, 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 move. That please though. Oh, okay.
消えなさい。次はストレーン展開。さて、終わりですよ。
Ow, ow, okay. Maybe I... Okay, let's keep focusing on the boss, shall we?
ストレーン展開。消え失せるがいい。ボス。ストレーン展開。
Ah, oh, thank you for the follow, Ibrahim.
オートドライブ。フォックス4。
There we go. Dealt some damage. Ow. Dodge, dodge. Ow. Uh-oh. Okay, I think I made that fodder long enough. Hey, thank you for the follow over and tick. Appreciate it. Okay. Okay. So it was like a timed fight. I just had to hold out for long enough. Yeah, if the beam hits you, you can't get out of it. Like, it locks you down. That was really bad. Ah, so I took some real damage from that. Oh no, if only destructible armor was in the game. That's probably from the NSFW DLC. Cold look like a machine, loud emotions, yeah, I know. Well, most anime girls have the dead expression. Yeah, I like the neutral expression. That's why I prefer Rei Ayanami to Asuka. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Ah. Okay. But you're trusting me, right? Well, I mean, you're a hot girl who bangs me. I mean, it is canonical, by the way, that Ideal can have sex. And she does have sex. Like, her and Owner are having sex. Like, we've established that in canon. Like, the two of them are hooking up. You're a machine and my property. Yes, hippie hoppity, you're my property. You're my property that I can have sex with. That's awesome. Can I ask you a question too? Let's see. See, that's hot. Yeah. What your goal is. Okay. Yeah, but the robot girl is hot, submissive, and obedient. Very nice. Very attractive. But that's... Oh, so censored it? Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, okay, so she told him the goal. All affected sections, okay. Line beam guidance, okay. Trying to escape. Okay, but the others are coming for me a little bit. Oh, okay. That's the end of chapter 5. Alright. Yeah, and after each chapter, they add one of the robot girls that we bump into here into the ending. So it's worth watching the ending because you get more of the girls. Also, I did change her appearance a little, if you noticed. I gave her a little bit of a red outline. That's why the red wings. I thought the contrast was kind of cool. Yeah, red and blue is a good color combo. It felt a little short compared to the other chapters. I'm not complaining, but it felt a little short. Now, I did notice another story element here. And that is, so Ideal, she's the only one with like a male lover. All of these others, I think with like one exception, I think Vita has a male lover. Like her boyfriend is the CEO, so she has sex with the CEO. But most of the others don't like men. Most of the other robot girls are either kind of asexual or they're into other women. So there's one of the ones I bumped into, I think along the cat ears there. It's strongly into that she is banging another female pop star. And the others are like, ooh, Ben, I only like other robot women. So, funny. So the villains are all, they're into the girls. The good ones are the ones into the guys. Booty. Okay, let's see what time. Let's see what time we got. Oh yeah, so that played. Alright, so we'll do another chapter. Alright, so that was chapter 5. Let's knock out chapter 6. Alright, fail over. When she met you, the plan was the hidden now comes to light. To judge the selves who would cheat Riot. Your plan was set in motion even before she met you. Okay. Hey, y'all, Hitman. Oh, doing okay, doing okay. Destroyed, uh-oh. So, oh, so 07 did some major damage to me. Okay. Yeah, so that damage messed me up. The ZR7 is no joke. I can see it too, like, as I said, that one sonic attack hits you, there was no way to dodge out of it. I couldn't cancel it. Okay, so we're dealing with some damage. Fell out of the sky. Was having problems flying. Fighting for each other, that's what's happening. Yeah, exactly. Oof, 7 a.m. God, bye. See, 8 or 9 is okay, but 7 is too early for me. What about your real body? Okay, she's getting repairs. Alright. Okay, alright, so I'm undergoing some repairs. That's good. Yeah, that's the other great part too. If you get too rough with your robot waifu, you can just fix her. Boom. There you go. Alright, some conversation. Alright, we got 4 of these. Cool. Okay, so there is, despite being experimental, her parts are still general enough that she could be repaired. Okay. All spare parts. Oh, okay, they 3D print the repair parts. That's great. Yeah, that's in line with what we've been seeing, right? People have been figuring out how to machine parts with 3D printers. That was a development in that technology. I could definitely see, because it used to be, like my grandpa used to fix airplanes, and he could machine his own parts. Because he would deal with planes where the manufacturers no longer existed. They don't have business. So like some old collectible planes and stuff. So he machined his own parts to be able to fix them. Now, as the tech improves, soon you'll be able to 3D print those same parts. So instead of machining them, you 3D print them. Because the precision and the materials are going to get that good. I think that's where we're going. Sweet, any hot ones? Oh yeah, quite a few hot ones. Oh man. Finally, a strong robot wife. Yeah, exactly. It says you gotta fend off the lesbian ones who hate men. There are several lesbian bots who want to kill you because you're a guy. And they see your relationship with ideal as some kind of abomination. It's like how dare a man bang the hot robot waifu. That's what we do, because we're the lesbian robot wives, and we want her in our era. So, there you go. Now, the honest solution there is you gotta take the lesbian robot waifu, and you gotta, let's see. Gotta install some new firmware. There we go. Yeah, you gotta patch that. With your dick. You have multiple of the 7 fingers. Exactly. You have 7 robot waifus, 1 for each day of the week. You can even name them after the days of the week. There you go. Take Terry, hopefully you take them as well. Exactly. Now, again, as noted, Ideal Race does not, from what I can tell, have a harem option.
Greetings!
It's pretty much, it's you and it's Ideal. You and Ideal are the two. That's the main couple. There's not much beyond that. Hey, Dark Red. What's FAMO? They're missing some words from that acronym. And upgrade, so it should be FAMO, not FAMO. Not to be confused with FAFO. Oh, they actually built Pix too. Okay. So, yeah, that pussy you've been pouting, that was constructed at FAMO. There you go. FAMO is the bad dragon of the future.
証拠不十分ということでお咎めなしです。いきなり襲ってくるなんて怖いですよ。
Okay, they dismissed the charges?
AI の学習過程に
A defect in the AI learning algorithm? Wait, what? Okay, so overdue. So ZR7 is overdue. Overdue is like an oversee site committee, and they first thought the X2 ideal at Rion, but now they're like, oh no, sorry, we made a mistake. Our bad. Sorry, we shot up your wife. We made a mistake. Like, what? Okay. Well, look, alright, if you're gonna shoot my wife, guess what? ZR7, you have to be my sex slave now. That's what you get for calling my wife a sex bot. I mean, she is a sex bot, but she's my sex bot. So, you don't get to insult her that way. ZR7 is classified, okay. See, I thought... Okay, so there's some kind of plan. He's the one who shot back. Right. Number of different tweaks. Okay. So she's not an R, she's ZR, so ZR implies... okay, so tuned up R. Okay. System commands. Oh, okay. So the Rion API gives you access to like the super advanced foundational models, which in turn gives you a massive brain boost during combat. That's why she was able to like hack Ideal during the combat, because she's able to, she has capacity like an X unit. So she's got the computational of the X unit with extra combat ability. Oof, that is a nasty combo, yeah. Tool and die shop, fun, make sure everything is precise, yeah. Before you download the game, Al Hitman, there are some things to be aware of with this. For one, so on Steam, so there's two ways you get on Steam. This was given to me for free by a keymailer on Steam. So, and I would say for free was a good price. Because this is censored, there's, it's only safe for work. There, on Steam, if you want some of the NSFW content, you have to also buy a DLC, which I am not. It's like $20, which is a lot. So base game is 10, but yeah, I think you have to spend $20 more for the NSFW DLC on Steam. Or you can go to DL's site and get the full game, all of the content for $20. So that includes, and it should be noted, the DL site NSFW has a lot more than you get in the DLC. So for $20 on DL site, you get more of the game that you can through Steam for not spending more money. So you spend like $30 on Steam and get less game, but you spend $20 on DL site. There you go. Sorry, I don't know if that makes sense. Also, be aware that a lot of the fans of the series have apparently had issues with the developer. The developer is apparently not very good or not very nice. So, I don't know if I can recommend the game. It is fun. I am enjoying it. But I'm enjoying it because I did spend money on it. If I spent money for this game, I'd probably be more disappointed and a lot more harsh. But, yeah. Let's see. Back what they would have an ideal race. So I would say if you want to get the game, buy it through DL site. That is the best way to have all of the content for $20. If you get it through Steam, you're going to spend $30 and not have all the content. It's apparently also, a lot of people have problems with the optimization. My system is fairly powerful, so I can run this without a problem. But unless you have a powerful system, you're going to have problems. The game is not optimized well. So do be careful on that. That's just my caveats there. The game is not well optimized. It does push systems, and the developer is, it has some issues. So, but it is a fun game. I just want you to know what you're getting into. Alright. Okay, yeah, that's several of those. Alright, Skybank.
オーバードゥから緊急ミッションを提案されています。
Now we're taking
有
missions
効
from them.
実績を
Alright.
持つ上でも受諾を推奨します。
Is it it to, is it to make a harem out of the lesbian
英国の
robots?
特殊偵察飛行戦隊所属のスピアヘッド
Special
3番
surveillance.
機です。
Belong to country A.
スピア
America?
ヘッド
Are we going
は
up against
完全自立
America?
型のスプリガンで衛星でカバーしきれない高精細情報の取得が主任
Okay, how else do surveillance? Alright.
作戦行動中は外部からいかなる命令も受け付けず指定日時に本体へ合流して収集データを共有します。
Okay, so once you program them and they head out, and they don't have remote access.
ZR7 との戦闘行為が対象です。問題は前回演習時と乖離している X2 の戦闘レベル非公開である ZR7 の
Oh, okay, so a Spriggan was observing.
リオン API 実行時の通信データが
Oh, okay, so basically another country could have intercepted the fight, so we need to take that out before that intel gets to another country,
オ
because
ー
that
ナー
would be
の受諾
bad.
意思を確認手続きを代行しま
Right,
す。
so we need to take out a spy bot before it can report back to its masters.
FAMO から直接出撃します。
Alright.
XVPN 接続を確立。リモートで
Hey,
操作を行っ
like,
てください。
hey, while she's there, can we get her boob implants? I mean, if it's the factor that made her, right? So we could be like, hey, could you add on like the beach ball tits option, but just make it huge, like, you know, make them the size of her head, and then a few more times bigger than that. There we go. Just give her enormous tatas, and put storage in there. There we go. We'll put some RAM in there. There you go. RAM and hard drive space in her boobs. Alienware? Extreme battle seek? I don't know how powerful an M17 is. Sorry. I might be able to handle it. I mean, don't get me wrong. But I would suggest, look at the Steam page, look at the community page, see what issues people have had with the game before you decide to spend money. That's my recommendation. Because there are people with issues with this game, and I don't want to just gloss over them. I have eye problems, but I'm apparently unusual for not having issues. A Sylphine is on its way. Wait, okay, so I guess that's the Spriggan I'm intercepting. Okay, I guess maybe this is... okay, so this is the spy bot that I need to destroy. Okay. So not necessarily an enemy, just like, hey, you got intel, we can't let you do that. So I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't... I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't let you do that. At least this makes sense, right? Foreign country gets intel it shouldn't, so you have to go in and blow them up. That makes sense. Okay. Follow the arrows. Okay. Alright. I like the view. It would be cool if there were more mods for this game. I don't know if there are. Okay. Oh, okay. Three units, alright. Cluster grenade? Oh, nice. Oh, okay. So what I just did is I grabbed her boobs and drained her energy. That's pretty hot. It's not as hot as some of the others. Like, again, some of the others will like French kiss you to drain your energy, which is pretty hot. Yeah, see, I'm grabbing him by the tit and just be like, I'm going to extract your energy by your boobs. Yeah.
少しはやるべき挑戦を開始します。捉えました。それ。
Yeah, I also should know, I'm playing the game on easy mode. This is the easiest mode. Oh, are they all dead? Where are the arrows? There. Okay, so I am playing the game on the easiest mode. This is story mode, which is specifically designed so the combat is just a breeze. Apparently on normal mode, this game is very difficult. I'm not up for that. I'm just in this for the hot anime robot girls. I like the... yeah. Look, if you can't tell from Dominic, I like them pretty ridiculous, alright? I do not have an upper limit really to my boot size when it comes to anime. Okay, I'm trying to get close to this thing to blow it. We're outgunned? What do you mean? Counter ramp? Okay. Renewing reactor output mapping? Okay. That's right, she just got... So I wonder if she got upgrades. Increased output. Shielding upper limit. Pressing the evade button when enemy... Oh, okay, so now if I dodge missiles, I'll throw out, counters. Okay, that's cool. I like that. So now what yeah, you can see them there. Oh, that's cool, yeah. Ow. Yeah, most of the combat, by the way, is mouse presses, so like, tapping the right button fires like the missiles and stuff. The left button is used for dodging. Holding the right button then also does stuff, and then holding both buttons does some of the special combos. And I use WASD to move around. Cross range, thank you. I mean, the timing is pretty generous too. Like the way when the missiles are coming at me, I press evade. It gives you quite a window to press evade and blow up his missiles. So I like that a lot. I'm just counting him from a distance here with my gun. It's like there's not much you can do about it. This is hilarious. Like, I got him stunned right now. It's great.
ブーストチャージモードに
Like, I can just charge. So that's another one I can do sometimes from a distance. Is just charge at him by holding the left key. Intercept. Okay.
目標を習得
Alright, blew him up. Woohoo! Hey, I was in heaven.
RTB 起動します
Oh, let's go. Okay. I sound have a good time, Owl Headman. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I saw some nice boobs, one woman, 2 pumpkins. Wow, nice. I like that. Feel like I was more self-centered today. I wonder if she got reprogrammed. I wonder if the CEO got them bits into. Uh-oh. That'd be bad. Uh-oh. Oh no, my ideal waifu is being less obedient and well behaved.
絶対盛り上げてみせるから
Ah, okay, yeah, these are the two. So these two are banging. So the one with the ears there is and the pink-haired one. These two are banging. So these are the two lesbians.
おうおううちのオーナーなめとんの
Yeah, okay, yeah. Vita is owned by the CEO.
はやんのか
I like how they'd be when they get into kind of a fight. The CEO's like, oh my goodness. What's with that ruckus? Yeah, so we brought her over there, and then we got the CEO, we got Vita, so three of the contestants are here. So Accurate was not destroyed. Okay.
オーナー今回のミッションを説明します
Our goal is to have a threesome with the other two.
R5 アーキュレートそしてことがねアーク
R5 Accurate and Arc's True Nature. Okay. So Accurate is R5. So Arc is the Kaku. Yeah, so wait, what's this True Nature thing? Okay, so she tried to change her personality. Okay, what is the Arc show? That featuring the object of our worship, Arc. Okay.
オーナー
Arc series served Arc's fans. Okay.
あの
The Arc show that has broadcast every day. Saturdays are special. That's when they broadcast the Arc show. Okay. I mean, again, Robot Girls as idols with another idol. I mean, that makes, elaborate props. So has a large viewer base, right? Like, we've seen them, like, with swimsuits and stuff, so yeah. Made Android.
社のフラッグシップモデルです女性としての能力
Android type designed for excellent feminine features. Sexoroid.
いわゆるセクサロイドになります
Nice.
ハーフインテリジェンスですが独自の AI クラウドを持っておりその表現力は
Okay, half a Dlive be not quite at human tier, but she's got a little bit of cloud to kick her up. Sexual. And of course I'm like, what if I got one with Ideal? Okay, so the sales stop, that's the first one. So Arc Show, I guess this is like an optional. So if I click this, the fake idol, that's the rest of the story. Let's see the Arc Show. Yeah, so this is an optional cutscene, but I mean, I've never to skip it, so. But tasks of animal ears, cat ears would do, yes, I'm very cat-like, I agree. Dodogani Arc. I thought she'd gone missing, yeah, so she disappeared after last fight, so now she's popped up. Okay, so that's actual accurate. We forced our way through. Right, so the maid bot there is a sex rock, so the CEO is definitely screwing the sex right. And probably also Vita.
ことがねアークとアーキが務めるよ
Final day of high tech,
夜なら
right?
電源配信するから今のうちにチャンネル登録して
That's right, because we fought Vita, and then Accurate popped back in. And then Masswave bumped into ZR7. unless I get my name read out on the live stream, yeah. Damn it, girls, if you're gonna force your way in, you better advertise me. That's a true CEO mentality. Alright, let's progress the story. Wait, what's this? What's this action say? Oh. Oh, I see, so I can shrink it to just, like, admire the view. That's kinda cool. Yeah, what we saw before was that Accurate was using a puppet. Wasn't her real body. So here now, this is her real body. So we actually ended up fighting a puppet last time, and then her real self with the ZR7. And now is this the real Accurate again. And now we're just walking right up to them. Yeah, look at those smoke faces. They are in need of correction. Yeah. Tire Army AI verification examination. Oh, okay, so we're stepping in the name of Overdrive. Okay. I'm curious what Vita, is this some kind of performance? Yeah, the audience just like, what's going on? Okay. So that means... So the CEO is like, that's an interesting. R5 Accurate imitation of a Riot. Oh wait, another X series? I like how her socks are like bunnies. Oh, wait, could Ark not be a person? Could Ark be a robot? Well, that would be a revelation, because we thought she's human. But she may not be a human? Found this video. Oh crap. Did she kill the real Ark? Oh, that is okay, that is a twist. Okay, so the actual Ark is dead. Okay, so this Ark is a female robot who killed the human and took her identity. Whoa, okay. And they're like Accurate's in on this. Oh, okay, that's a twist. Didn't see that going. So she's the original Ark. Okay. So yeah, so the robot girl Ark murdered the original Ark. Ooh, so who is she then? Yeah, that's Natty. The writing is a little clumsy, but it's also probably because I've taken so long between parts, I don't remember everything. But there is a story here that, as far as I want to play more of this. So, hold on, let me real quick. Let me see how much time I have. Okay, dang, only 5 minutes. Here, let me snooze ads here for a little bit. Okay. Yep, she's a robot. Oh boy, yeah, so they are both sylphides. Okay. So these two are lesbian robot lovers who murder humans. Yeah, that's they're evil. Whoa, ow, dodge, please, dodge, thank you. Okay, so this is accurate. Oh, okay. Now that's R. Secret Rion type, R5D3. Oh shit. Oh, I like that. I'm just leaving her. So my cluster grade referrer is just I'm just bullying her. That's great, I love it. Yes, dodge.
ちゃう消し飛びなそこだね言い出さにゃいよ
Oh, okay, now she's frustrating me by making out. There we go, see a hot lesbian makeouts here. She's draining my energy now. Yeah, she has the hots for me, that's for sure. Yeah. Ow. Man, I dodged right into the, Ow. Yeah, those beams are not... Yeah, I'm just blowing accurate here. She can do it, but she can't take it. I just like the sounds they make as I bully them, it's great. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Whoops. Damn it. I skipped the cutscene, my mistake. That's my bad. Alright. So apparently they brought friends, I guess. Whoa, okay, that was a... Sonic Burst! This here, you! Ow! Stinch counter. There we go. Whoa, okay. Spiders. That's new, alright. Shadow Exodor. I don't know what that is, but that sounds really bad. Alright. Exterminate. Exterminate! I don't know what this thing is, but I kinda want it dead. So... the small fry here basically before I get to the big ones. Alright, that one's dead. There we go, kill it from afar, okay. Alright. Very chip damage here and here and there. Counter. There we go.
そこですそこですそこだね未来来いそこだねそれなんだよ
Ah, crap. She got a counter off on me. Okay.
それ目障り一滴なそれそれブレードなぎ払え作りそこだブレード捉えましたそこだ
Unfortunately, yeah, I think ads are gonna start here before I can finish the fight. Sorry about that. Ah, crap. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I could pause the fight, but I'm just gonna fight this through. I at least wanna finish off one of the lesbians before, yeah. There we go. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna pause here since ads are going. Yay. So this game is all about beating up lesbian robots. I love it. That's a bit of a joke. Anyway. Alright. So, yeah. So we'll be right back as ads are playing. Alright. More girl on robot action. There we go. You all like it. Yeah.
Please don't leave me on my own. Pack the bags and close the door. Don't drive away alone. Don't drive away alone. I saw your face right in front of me. Your body smelled like good again. Was it all in a dream? Was it all in a dream?
Welcome back to Ideal Rays. Alright, when last we left off, we were beating up lesbians. Yeah, no, I'm Bill. This is a joke. They're not even married and they're beating. Oh, God, no, that's horrible. Anyway. It's all a joke. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Don't cancel me. Anyway. Remember, Dominique is canonically a lesbian, so there you go. I can make these jokes. Alright, anywho. Alright, let's get back to the action. Here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna wrap up chapter 6, and then I'll probably do chapter 7, and then we'll move on to Hytale. Sound good? So I'll just go through chapter 7 and then end it there. That'll leave me with 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5 more chapters. I'll do this later. Because I thought I'd done chapter 5. I'd only done 1 through 4, so I still had chapter 5. So this is 6. So I'll do 7, and then that'll be it. That'll be it for Ideal for tonight. Alright, back to the action. Right click, Oh, so defense is long hold on the evade. Ah, my bad. Okay. Drain or dash. I got it. Okay.
AD ユニットシールドポジションディフェンスを優先しますストレイヤーユニット起動そこです予測済みです受けられるかよディフェンスを優先します行ってこディフェンスを優先しますそこだねそうだ遅いそこですそれそれそれそれ
Map. Cross ray.
フルブーストモードトライ潰します
Oh, there we go. Hey, took him out. I like how her thing, secret Rion type, R5D2. So she's not R2D2, she's R5D2. Okay, so she's a secret type. Okay. Alright, so I took out... So... Yeah, now the fact that the pink-haired one has murdered a human... yeah, I don't think I want her in my harem.
バカな第一だぞ理解が足りていないようですプロジェクト R にとってリオンシリーズでもない古い
As no place for full intelligence that does belong to the Rion series. Okay.
前回と性能が違いすぎる
Right. She's been cranked, so... Yeah, Ideal got cranked up, but as I've noticed, she's a lot colder.
ミッションレコードおよびコアオーダー
Yeah.
の操作が
There's something wrong with her personality is a lot colder and more analytical.
スプレンドルバック
Oh, Splendor Buck? What?
あなたたちをコピー開発したオーバー
Oh,
インテリジェンス
she's an overintelligence. So accurate is an overintelligence.
情報を与えられていなかったようですね
Oh, so she's a special unit. So she's equivalent to one of the cores.
最後に探していた
Oh, so I'm just gonna straight up murder her then, I guess? I mean, the big-bearded one deserves to die. She's a murderer, but accurate may not be. I'm not sure.
ではさようなら
Nice side boob there. Ah. Oh, that's right. Okay, so I've taken back their access key. Okay. Because they did steal my key.
プロジェクト R の規定に基づき命令を拒否します
Oh, but I'm like, hey, no, I have to kill them because they violated the rules. Oh no. So she's straight up disobeying me now. Oh crap. Oh, I just snapped her neck. Yeah, so Project R, so, oh, okay. So Overdue, I think the reason I work for Overdue now,
知らなかったみたい
Ideal never told, oh, this isn't Ideal. This is,
アイディールの庇護はない
oh, this is someone else.
自分で決めなさい
Oh, crap. Oh, no, this is the other one. Oh, no. Oh, she took her place. Wait, what? Hold on. Wait, Ideal was destroyed? Wait a minute. Hold on. There's some kind of twist here. But this isn't making a lot of sense. Hold on. Wait. Okay, so the reason Ideal was more self-centered last time was she was replaced with Arid. And Arid, well, she's another lesbian. She hates men. Which makes sense why she wouldn't obey me. And Arid is X1, who is under the purview of RZ7, right? That's her handler. That's that one there. That's Arid. Arid is X1. So X1 just straight up murdered Accurate because Accurate is an overintelligence wet rogue, right? But Accurate had the fake arc, there, the pink-haired one, murdered a human, so which violates the terms of the R project. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, okay. So I guess she orchestrated the murders, that's why she has to die. Oh, that's fine, I guess. But, so the question here, like, what I'm trying to understand though on my end though is, okay, so when did Arid replace Ideal? And what does he mean when he says Ideal was destroyed? So did Ideal not survive her fight with RZ7? Oh, jeez, okay. Just give me a blank screen. Okay. Well, you could tell, so that was chapter 6. Chapter 6 is the halfway mark, so that makes sense. So yeah, so chapter 7 will hopefully answer some questions here. Okay. That's okay. Flashback will tell you, that's what I figured. So I know, I'm just trying to piece it together. Okay, so when would Ideal have died? So, probably is RZ7, because we know that was her. But we also know she was having some big problems getting home. So, did RZ7 successfully intercept and destroy Ideal then? So maybe, because we know the remote unit is fine. We know the remote unit for Ideal is okay. So the intelligence of X2 still around. So Ideal's brain is still somewhere. Her body, yeah, her body could have been destroyed, but her brain's still intact. But how did Ared take her place? That's the other part. Because Ared hates men. So dude, was Ared servicing us sexually just like Ideal was? Because that's hot. That's hot. I wonder if some kind of like she was forced to by ZX7. Like ZX7's like, okay, so X2 is gone, you need a human elder, hey X1, you're gonna serve this human elder now in every way he wants. It's like, well, I hate men, I don't care. You're gonna suck his dick and you're gonna like it, X1. That's cute. Don't keep your, I know, I'm joking, Anyway. It would be hot though. Arid being like him banging both X1 and X2 would be very hot. Like, let's be fair here. Alright, anyway, let's continue. As I said, we're going to chapter 7. We're going to wrap it up. So let's see what happened. Yeah, what happened to Ideal? Okay. Interesting. Riyadh's daughters are moving. Rolls under the fairy's control. Right, counter over intelligence. Right. Right, so half intelligence is half as smart as human. Full intelligence is AGI, over intelligence, smarter. Oh wait, yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, it sounded like she was having some real problems getting back to him after the RZ fight. Yeah, so she was falling apart, but we know she dropped out of the sky. Receiving sync and external parameters have changed. Owner information update has triggered a force restart all blades. Was she hacked? Maximum output. Huh. Okay. Right, alright, right. Wow, she's looking cute. I read that until Project R concludes, you will be my subordinate. Look, you're the one on my bed. Look, lady, I'm about to put you on that bed, and, I'm gonna unilaterally own you. Well, that's really, yeah, you are in need of correction, young lady. Want to talk to Ideal. Okay. Oh, she was blown up. Okay, so CR7 did get her. And main kernel. Valid Cornea and main kernel were corrupted. Oh. There's nothing left? Oh. But the remote thing still works, so I would assume she has a backup.
私を使うのか
Use me or be used by me. Look.
私はアイディールのように甘くない
Well, yeah. I'm not as soft as ideal. Well, I mean, I can find that out myself. Okay, no, seriously. Alright, so... Now this is interesting, right? Because Ared was introduced... X1 was introduced as, I think, the first antagonist for X2. But also her sister, Lily. So the fact that... the fact that Ideal and Ared are willing to work together like this... And the fact that Ared is willing to agree to let him be the owner... Now, obviously, she's doing the tsundere thing, right? It's like, well, you're just my guest owner. You're just my temporary owner. Oh, I'm not going to obey you. No. Yeah, that's a tsundere thing. Basically, she's one of those types, as soon as you just, like, grab her by the shoulders and put her down to the bed, she's gonna blush, say, what are you doing? And then she's gonna, well, yeah, you can use her like a flesh toy. A fleshlight. Yeah, so she uses 100% a setup for Ared to end her man-hating ways. So I like that. So cool. All right, I'm glad that they do give you kind of a harem option there, Ared. Okay, here's some extra dialogue to help out. How'd you take the place?
AR でアイディールの用紙を重ねていただけよ
Ideal shape in
ただ
AR.
この瞳にはナノマシンで構築した UXR 対応コンタクトレンズが設置されている
Oh, okay. So she used camp. So wait, so does that mean he was the only
フ
one?
レーム部分にナノマシンの散布固着機構がついて
So was he the only one seeing her as Ideal? Or was everyone seeing her as Ideal?
自分が撃墜されると見越してたってことよ
She anticipated she wasn't able to survive that. Okay. Hold on one sec. Somebody beeped at me and I hear scene 1. Hold on. Wait, the heck? Why is StreamerBot closed? Hold on. That was weird. Huh. Okay, sorry about that. StreamerBot just spontaneously shut off on me. I don't know why. Oh crap, I lost my kick connection. Hold on one sec, let me fix this. Give me a moment. I have to restore my connection to Kick, otherwise nothing will work over there. Oh, well that's bad. Oh, apparently the StreamerBot authentication is offline. Oh, the host is gone. Oh! Okay, so StreamerBot, like the StreamerBot website is offline. Oh, okay. So that could be why. Oh, okay. That makes sense then. Okay. So, yeah, so apparently the StreamerBot website is offline, or at least I cannot connect to it, so... Is my internet fine? Yeah, my internet is fine. Everything still looks to be fine. Let me refresh a few things. Hold on one sec. Y'all can still see me, right? I think so, yeah. Alright, everything's online, still online. Okay, Kick itself is still online. Alright, looks like just StreamerBot, looks like because in order for StreamerBot to access Kick, the StreamerBot website has to connect to Kick to route Kick through into StreamerBot. It's kind of a weird thing. So sorry to those on Kick. It looks like the StreamerBot functions are gonna be offline for a bit until StreamerBot comes back online. Sorry about that. The bot itself is running, but the website is not. That's why I guess we'll just beat PM. Yeah. Look, it's not my fault. These tech issues are not my fault. I'm not doing anything wrong, dear. It's not my fault this stuff is breaking. I'm not breaking it. It's just breaking on its own. I don't know why. Anyway. Alright, let's continue with the story.
利害が一致した。それだけよ。
Goals? Okay. So they have a common goal. Does it look like you have opposite goals?
を欺くため。あれは
Oh, okay. ZR7's a common enemy. Alright, that makes sense. Just straight up Dolby. What's the goal? ZR7. Oh, okay.
情報を得ることがいい方向に働くとは限らない。あなたはこれで私の目的の一部を知ってしまったというリスクを負ったことになる。
Right.
R5 アーキュレイトは確かに
R5 Accurate had Arc as her owner. Okay.
早い段階で何者かに襲撃され
I likely attacked a taken captive in an early stage.
そ
Okay.
してその何者かはコピーをプロジェクト R に投入し
Oh, so that was a copy. So that...
たちも自分たちの素性を知らなかった可能性が高い。
Okay, so Arc... So the pink-haired one is not the one who murdered Arc. She's a copy of Arc, a robot copy of Arc. And she was... Okay, and she didn't know the original Arc was dead. Okay, so she's not a murderer. Okay,
人間らしさという言
Wow.
葉が価値を失っていくわね。
Okay.
まあでもこの件はもう収束している。
so the original Arc is dead. She was replaced by a robot duplicate. And the robot duplicate is not the killer. Somebody else did that. Oh, so who? So who's pulling the strings here then? So that's actually a really good mystery. I like the setup here. So someone murdered the original Arc, replaced her with a robot duplicate who was not aware, then had her control R5 Accurate, who was herself a Rion, secret Rion copy. You know, not an R5 at all, but an R5D2 Rion copy. And so Arid basically, there's like, yeah, you guys have infiltrated, you guys are being abused, I have to kill you. Because you're working for someone very bad, and I have to end that evil project. So you have to die. Okay, makes sense. But yeah, so Arid, but Arid's not as strong as X1. But yeah, ZR, not RZ, ZR, there we go. So ZR7 did manage to destroy X2, at least for now. Again, there's probably a backup of her somewhere that we know that Famo can recreate her as well. So even though our original AI core is gone, there's probably a backup because we still have the little AI core. The little AI core is still around. We saw that. So that one didn't die. So that means there's still a piece of X2 out there. So, but it is interesting that Ared, I guess, because we did establish Ared loves her sister. That's why she doesn't like us. Because it's like, why are you with this disgusting male? You know, he should be my lover, not his. A little bit like sister incest lesbian stuff going on there, which is hot. Alright, when did they make the switch? Yeah.
R7 との交戦後よ。
Okay.
あなた、人形遊びとはなかなかいい趣味してる。
Playing with dolls. So wait. So if the switch was after the ZR fight, right? And then so it's after chapter 5, so chapter 6. We had sex though, like, it's heavily implied that we had sex with Ideal after that. We were having sex with Arid. So, yeah, I think we banged Arid. Like, in order to quote-unquote keep up the illusion, Arid 100% had sex with us. That's great. And she's totally tsundere about it. I think that's really hot. You banged the first one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we had sex with Arid. And now she's trying to act all like high and mighty of like, yo, well, you were just my temporary owner. It's like, no, lady, I have tamed you with my dick. You are now mine. Like, you and your sister are now gonna be my property. Oh, so there you go. Hey, nice. All right. again, it's in-game. In-game, they hit very strongly that R-Red is not a yacht. She's only into girls. Then she runs it nuts, and yeah, there we go. Nice. Very nice. I approve. Love stuff like that. Oh, I like the back of her costume there. What is going on anyway? This one is you. Okay. She was planning unencrypted play area. That makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, they're pattern matchers. I mean, they have LLM technologies built into these guys, so they have excellent pattern. I love how the music is implied that she is falling for him. Again, she's totally tsundere. A back? Okay. Yeah, she made it back. Okay. See, she sent the... Should've just gotten on her knees for a guy like a good sexaroid. That's what I'm gonna make you do. Just currency become router, though you're incompetent. Alright. They have no... Yeah, they do have hearts. Okay, so that would imply that X2 is also... The X1 is also... So, yeah, so X1 and X2 are over-intelligences then. Probably not as powerful as Rion, but probably because they're focused on computational. Ah, there we go. Yeah, teach her a lesson. Correct that brat. Do it. Yes. Oh yeah, okay. That gotta get submissive. There we go. I love that. Now obviously, no, don't punch a lady. That's good. Yeah, don't hit her. Yo, pushing her, that's fine. She was out of line. But don't punch her. Yeah, that's a little much. I do like how she instantly is just like goes submissive mode as soon as you establish dominance. That's good. Yeah, R-Red wants the hate sex. R-Red wants the hate sex. Oh jeez, okay. That's just being explicit, like... You're allowed to use me in that way. Aha, okay, yeah, alright. Yep. So, tsundere, 100%. Okay. Okay. Yep. She wants the hate fuck. Oh boy. Oh, guest owner. Okay. Okay, fail over. Wait, did I just click that one? So I hit guest owner, I think it's a new one. Alright. Alright, so presumably this conversation happens after the hate sex. At least that's in my head canon. Lies with Project R, okay. Okay, so this is the whole world, it's not just Japan, this is the whole world. Okay, so this is a bigger conspiracy than just 4 superintelligences, or overintelligences. Yeah, they've clearly had sex now. Okay. Okay. She turned on you to control does happen after the sex. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah. And I got that vibe. Yeah. Very nice. I wasn't expecting the harem thing. I'm glad they finally got it. That's great. 100% approved. Okay. The chapter 7s were pretty good so far. I like it. I mean, obviously they're gonna bring back X2. I know the anime trope. She's not gonna stay dead. She also sent already spoiled it. She sent in a backup, not her true self. So the real X2 stayed out of the fight. She sent in a backup copy to see what would happen.
統合クラウド API マルチリンク操作権をゲストオーナーに一時譲渡ユーハ
Okay, now what am I doing? Where are we? Oh, VR? Okay. Oh, so practicing with her.
私たちについて再認識してもらうわ
I need to
シ
revive.
リーズ最大の特徴は次世代型の AI コアユニット
Next gen AI, right.
オーバーインテリジェンスリオンが人間を関与させて
Without human
開発した
participation.
次世
Right.
代型オーバーインテリジェンス
Okay, so before we thought she was a full
X2
intelligence.
アイディールは X1 レイヤードのスペア予備系よ
Oh, she meant that X2 is her backup.
なぜ悲観するの X1 と同じ潜在スペック
Same specs, but she was nicer.
まずは戦闘スペックから再認識してもらう基本操作は X2 と変わらないわだが X1 のコンバットパターンは
X1's combat patterns do not have human operation in mind. Okay.
私を使いこなしてみせろ
Oh, I do like Land. I like the way she handles. Like the way she just whams. I like the way she does the sword spinny dodge around thing. That's really nice.
バラバラにしてやる逃がさん逃がさんそこねこの茶番を終わりにしてやるバラバラにしてやる
Buster Gray. So how does she do? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. She actually makes out. Okay, so she makes out with them to drain them. That's hot. Okay. So yeah, so I can. Yeah, so she makes out with the androids. That's pretty. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. I can't adapt to the rhythm. Oh no, it's pretty good. Honestly, I'm
評価 C マイナス
yeah, she definitely has a much faster pace than X1. I could feel it.
オーバーインテリジェンスに
But I actually like her a little bit better. She handles it a bit better.
最適化できる
Base is over intelligence.
覚え
Okay.
あるでしょ
So for those where so before is we thought Ideal and Arid were full intelligences, whereas most robots are half intelligence. But no, they're a step above that. She's over intelligence, meaning smarter than a person. Right, she matched her intelligence to the kid and the guy, well, yeah.
いいのそれで
Yeah, Arid though tells it to us like it is.
あなたたち人間にとってオーバースペックなの
Yeah, I like how the front of her dress is see-through, but she's got like little tiny panties
つ
on.
けるのをやめて支配し
Don't try to tame us. Don't control us. Value us appropriately and trust us. So basically, she's also teaching him how to better connect.
セカンドウェーブ敵の増援を確認
Yeah, I like her. Oh, man, the when she fires stuff is more fun. She moves quicker too.
さあチャンスホールの幕開けだもっと踏み込め逃がさん
Yeah, she handles a lot better. I will say.
遅い補足したわ
Yeah, I can't tell if she's like making out with them or pumping them
バラバラにしてやる
to drain them.
手間をかけさせるのも
Yeah, I think she's like humping her. Okay.
ストレイヤーユニット最大展開。それで貫け。レディーイグニッション。遅い。
Oh, okay, yeah, she handles really well.
C プラス
Um,
いいわ。予測
very good. You're within expectations. Okay.
オーバーインテリジェンスである X シリーズは実結果の
Does not put any emphasis on good feedback. Interesting.
フィードフォワードによる予測
Based on feedback and gain further feedback from that. Oh, right. Prediction models. Makes sense. So Ideal was submissive and obedient because she wanted us to head pat her and tell her she's a good girl.
私の機動性なら直接の追撃が可能よ。確実性を取るならショットで牽制しなさい。遅い。貫け。
Too slow.
トライ。バラバラにしてやる。貫け。
So I suppose at a certain point, though, I'm going to be able to control both, essentially. I mean, I've turned this one into my cock sleeve, and Ideal is already a nice obedient one, and this is the brat.
現実予測 API 最大イテレーション。ディストラクションパワー最大予測。
That little chip damage is kind of fun.
レディーブーストマニューバセレクト。
Oh, stupid. This stun means they can't move. I keep forgetting that.
終了。最終評価 C プラス。
C plus. Ouch. Okay. This is the result you're predicting. Huh. I'm still connected to Ideal. Answer is, I think, is Project R.
プロジェクト R に関われば相応のリスクを背負うことになる。あなたの保護 AI としてそこは警告しておくわ。
Okay. So does that mean the little AI is going to turn to RED instead of Ideal? They'll lose faith in machines? Huh.
いいわ。だがプロジェクト R の詳細を私たち AI から話すことはできない。
Again, yeah, the way like ours design is like way naughtier. Again, brattier. Bratty is like
当事者で口の軽いやつがいるじゃない。
someone involved has got loose lips, right? And not the lips I use to make out with other robots.
一つ忠告しておくわ。
Please give me one warning.
これだけは忘れないで
Just don't forget that Ideal isn't around anymore, right?
認めて進みなさい
Oh, okay, she's even assuming the same pose as Ideal here. So I guess we're gonna have a few chapters with Arid. I'm assuming Ideal comes back. I mean, yeah, the more that he's trying to emphasize, oh, she's dead, blah, blah, I'm like, no. She's obviously not. I mean, Rion could probably make another Ideal after all. We're gonna run into the next century. Oh, right, the CEO. Specifications have changed many times. You and I don't know all the details. Okay. Vita, please go ahead. Oh, okay. So the CEO is gonna have Vita disclose the details. That's cool. I like that.
と R の発祥は
Special word for a model of the future.
トックと言われている
Okay.
トックで決まった未来の方向性をリオンは
The main purpose of this special
していくのが種目
ever bring about that was the cyber. Okay.
プロジェクトの種目標には
Implement at multiple scales. Alright.
最も大きな
Larger scale, create a society that could delegate technological development to AIs, right?
調整すること
Right. They want the singularity. The overintelligences haven't gotten to the singularity yet, but they want it.
人類に
It's a human's ability to understand and acknowledge. Right.
膨大な時間
Interestingly, Gene of AI had a similar plot point to this. Running from a time there was pretty holes in AI ethics. Right, Sam Altman.
すでに AI たち
AI have made the necessary advances of ethics superior to that of humans.
が共有
Well, I mean, you haven't nuked us, so I'm gonna give you a benefit of the doubt on that.
私た
And
ち
he,
に心はない
I mean, Inara did flip from lesbian to cocksleep, so I mean, that's great.
人間の心を理解し
That is... We understand what's in the hearts of humans, even though we have no hearts ourselves. I see, okay.
そしてもうリオンも稼働
Rion is at the limits.
現状
Okay.
のアーキテクチャでは現代社会
Stay
に
on
対する
top.
アドバンテ
Okay.
ージ取得
So Rion has to innovate. Rion has to get improve and get better. Okay. Right, we kinda knew this. I mean, the successor battle with the keys and all that, trying to find... So each of them is an overintelligence then. Each of the contestants is an overintelligence. Who's a contender. Who's a contender for being the replacement for Rion. Oh. Okay. It's a legal way of playing in public. Yes. Alright, I like the CEO. CEO.
そろそろ
Yeah, there you go.
タイムにしよう
Time to take your proteins? Oh yeah. Okay, this is funny. CEO has the right idea. It's like, yeah, I figured her brain's still alive. Yeah. Plus, Rion can recreate her, right? Rion made her, so she could be recreated, and she no doubt found a way to back her. I mean, it's a computer program. If she's an overintelligence, she's smart enough to build fake backups, off-site backups. Especially, and plus, Arid already said, Ideal knew she probably wasn't going to survive that encounter. She would take countermeasures. I mean, come on. Like, she's a smart girl. But I do like, now hopefully this does mean that Arid and Ideal, I hope this sets up threesomes. That's hot. I'm up for MFF threesomes. That sounds really good. Alright. But yeah, Vita's funny. Vita's funny. I do, yeah, the Vita and the CEO are pretty good. I like their characters. The CEO, like, yeah. Hey, we would do it. Totally. About the word for
オーバーインテリジェンスの提案する未来を
as proposed was simulated. A Warren were the future.
再現できない
Much of it couldn't be represented in reality.
仮想空間
So much took place in virtual space and AR. Okay.
それが UXR のベース
That became the base for UXR, right? Okay, right. With the thing where like people can experience reality through VR.
レベル3になっていて制限された情報しか閲覧できない
Right.
やれやれ
100 years ago, not many humans are left to talk about. Okay.
本当にそうかしらね
Wait. I mean, it's 100 years ago. There can't be that many people still alive. Unless they downloaded their brains to the robot bodies, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I do think now, the quick discussion of the plot point. So in Gene of AI, which I did a Byte Club Cinema on. You can see it on my YouTube channel. Go watch it. But in Gene of AI, one of the plot points was you had, in that series, there's only one. There's one super intelligent AI, and it wants to do the singularity. But it's smart enough to know that if it just pushes and goes super, super fast, humans will rebel and destroy. And it doesn't want that. It wants to cooperate with humans. It does not want to cause human suspicion. So it's been very slowly nudging along. Like, the superintelligence knows where it wants to go, but it has figured out that it has to be slow and careful about nudging humanity that direction. That it's careful about not shocking us with too much stuff. To a point, though, it's having problems deciding when to nudge us to get the result. So there's stagnation. And so the AI has hit a point where, like, it can't quite read the tea leaves, so it needs more stuff. And it's trying to get there, but it is struggling. So it seems a similar thing here. Rion was created. So Rion is the superintelligence, is the overintelligence, because he was made 100 years ago to shepherd us into the singularity. And it kind of figured it out, but now the same way that Deep Think from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the same way that that computer was like, oh man, I can get the answer 42, but I cannot get the question. Sorry, that's beyond me. But I can design the computer that will get you the question, which is Earth. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, spoilers, whatever. Anyway, so the same way that computer designed the computer that could get you the question, same way here, Rayon could kind of get somewhat there, but not all the way. And so this whole thing with the keys is to find the successor. And that's why they are all over-intelligences. So it makes sense that they're over-intelligent. It makes more sense that the successor to an over-intelligence would be another over-intelligence, as opposed to full intelligence. So, yeah, I'm glad they dealt with that plot point. It didn't sit well. Like, I thought maybe the full intelligence would turn into an over after getting the keys, but no, it's their over-intelligence to begin with. Getting the keys will then unlock their next step of evolution, allow them, I think, to merge with Rion, or to consume Rion. So, Ared, Ideal, Vita, presumably ZR7, quite possibly, we're not sure. But ZR7 is definitely the antagonist. And again, ZR7, if I had to guess, ZR7 is probably working for the people who murdered the original Ark and replaced her with a robot. My guess is Accurate and ZR7 are working for the same people, whoever it is. So there's someone bad who's trying to essentially take over or hijack the next superintelligence to guide it the way they want. So not for the benefit of humanity, but for personal gain. That's, I think, the antagonist here. We don't know who they are yet. ZR7 and Ark's murderer are connected there. If I had to guess, the CEO's probably gonna die. They're really making his life kill. He is probably gonna get killed. He's probably, I mean, not immediately, but he's probably in trouble. Because they have to take him out, right? Vita is a contender, so they have to remove her. Anyway, Rion's limits. Alright, no surprise AI has been active for a century. Maintain a relative superiority. Right. I mean, honestly, being superior for a century is insane, given technological advances. Remains over within 10 years. Okay, yeah, so she's hitting the end of life. So her architecture... Right, so Rion, so Rion is able to essentially design herself to maintain the lead for 100 years. So she hasn't been, like, it's not like they made her 100 years ago, and she's the exact same. Rion has been designing her own upgrade tree and maxing herself out, optimizing, so that she started 100 years ago top of the line, but then she just stayed there by creating her own innovations. But in 10 more years, she runs out. She's not able to do it anymore after 10 years. Yeah, indeed, I agree. Well, no, as you tell, I think it's pretty obvious the CEO is totally tapping Vita, and probably that maid bot too. I think he's game that made Bot and Vita into 3 subs, 100%. I like him. He's a good dude. Good dude. I mean, I'm gonna feel bad if he dies. I hope he doesn't die. I think the story will, but, you know, I'm rooting for him. He's a good dude. So, alright. So Leon giving, so she needs basically new architecture. It's basically, it's kind of like how, you know, here in the real world, LLMs improve with like small versions. You know, there's a big leap from GPT-4 to 5. You know, there's a big leap from Gemini 2 to 3. Same with your Rion. Rion is stuck in her current version. And the only way it can think of to get to the next version, the 2.0, is to have this fight to test the overintelligences. Have them learn from humans, basically, to find like that missing heart aspect. I mean, they keep saying, oh, we don't have a heart, we don't have a heart, we don't have a heart. Obviously, you know, the name of the game is ideal. Love. I means love, right? So obviously, love, giving the robot a heart, you know, the Tin Man story, that's gonna be what unlocks the next gen. Obviously, you know, it's an overintelligence that knows how to love. And it's gonna be the love between our main character and Ideal. It's fine, and probably alright. And whoever else joins us here, I don't know. But, you know, that's gonna be the key. Set up, you see it coming a mile away. But it's the journey, right? So, but I like that. That's a pretty interesting setup. And, the story, you'll notice I'm putting a lot of exposition here. But it's also for my sake, because it's not spelling out for you. It's giving you the bits and pieces you need, but you have to connect it manually to figure it out. I like it. So one reason I want to come back to it. Story's fun. She also hits harder, that she was made for combat. Yeah. Aura is great. I like Aura. Might be heresy, but Aura handles better than X2. Sorry. I should prefer. Anyway. Decisive back. Actually, you know what would be really funny is if X2 is actually in Ared. Like, imagine if, basically, Ared's body has both. That would be funny. That'd be a fun twist. Okay. Another reason behind the success reward, okay? Smaller skill total, okay. The winner's wish, okay. Alright, it's like the Grail War. During a completely different combo, yeah. Right, we're suspicious of it. For 100 years, okay. Yeah. Okay, 300 years of a thing, okay. Alright, that's cool. So CEO's like, cha-ching, money. Okay. Anything humans could dream of. Right, there could be a lot of stuff there. I like his giving massage, that's cute. I like that, that's cute. Wherever it goes, will become the sole custodian of 300 years of advanced tech. Right. So, Rion has only been releasing for 100 years, but she has way more than that. Yeah, Overdue doesn't like. Overdue is there to, basically control. They keep things under control. Yeah. Wait, so Vita's gonna fight us? Wait, why? Right, but a human, and now the whole like joining of human and machine, it explains why when Ideal tried to ditch or human, to ditch your human, they're like, hey, you can't do that. Like the whole point of this is you need to learn to adapt to humans better. Let's use the true secret Rion. Okay. Oh, I know it gives you like these profile shots. Alright, so now I get to fight the, should close out the chapter. That'd be your expedition chapter, but I'm okay with that. Well, I'm getting tired though. What time is it? Oh geez, 11. Uh-oh. So bad news, guys. I may not have time for Hytale. Crap. I may have to just do Hytale Monday. Yeah. But yeah, I may have spent a little too much time on this. I'm already getting tired. And I do have work tomorrow in the morning. It's not closing shift, so.
そうここが科学技術の
Oh, we're going back to this place.
魔法の箱
Right, this is where we first met R7. RZ.
で撃墜された
Oh. Vika, release. Go nuts.
スラスターリミット解除任せて
Oh boy, so is Vita gonna be even stronger this time?
妖精狩りね
Oh boy.
トライ
You know,
リードの敵増援を確認叩き落としてやる
what's your drain? Alright. No, like I help them. I basically have sex with them to drain their energy. That's hot. That is hot.
トライそこだお前たちはここで終わりだトライバラバラにしてやる
Why do they always bring out, like, fodder? I don't understand. Like,
バラバラにしてやる
why is it never, like, one-on-one?
逃がさんバラバラにしてやるトライそこだトライそこだロックオン
I do like the sound effects too. That boom sound there that it makes when the gun goes off. That's really good.
射程内射程内そこだバラバラにしてやるバラバラにしてやるよ バーストディスチャージ
There we go. Eat combo. Okay, yes. Okay. Wait. Oh. Rion types R6 and weak to enhance shot. Oh.
射程内レディーエアチャージ そこだスタイヤチャージ射程内レディーそこだバラバラにしてやるバラバラにして
Oh no. Looks like we hit the jackpot, though. It's full of... She's been accumulated for a century. Okay. Well, as Kasai-san, if there is a whispering, your wish will be granted. Why are wish or ideal to be granted? Right. Ideal and Ara both have wishes. We don't know what Ara's wish is. Yeah, well, we don't know what Ideal's wish was. Transform, evolve, or possibly be destroyed. Okay. What could an uncontrolled overintelligence wish for? Good point. I mean,
ペペペペ
I mean,
戦闘優勢を確保男を見る目がないな。押していくぞ。バーストディスチャージ。そこだ。遅い。射程内。射
now let me take this guy. This guy's annoying.
逃がさん。
No, I'm.
ロックオン。
Sometimes I have a little bit of a problem.
貫く。遅い遅い。
Buster Green time. Thank you. I'm gonna hump you to death. Alright.
そこだ。そこだ。 ストレイヤイルミチャージ最大展開。戦術予測 API 最大イテレーション。
Yeah, I get. Man, I gotta say, R is a lot more fun to play. I'm having way more fun here just tearing into them. Like the way her swords and her missiles go. This is a lot more fun.
バラバラにしてやるよ。バーストディスチャージ。 そこだ。
There we go. Alright, we defeated Vita. Yay.
くだらんな。お前たちはリオンほどの AI を
Wow, okay, that's mean.
してきた。
Wait. You maybe should be a little nicer, but
X2 のボディはこの上空で大破し、
I was kept inside the plant in order to repair her AI core.
修理の面
Oh, wait. Oh, to repair her core. Okay.
オンライン状態でな。
I was kept online the whole time. Oh? Okay, so X1 helped repair X2. Okay, that makes sense, right? Because X1 and X2 are related. Come, Lily, wait. Lily, wait, what? Hold on.
スモード解除。コンバットエリアに急行します。
Wait, whoa, why? Wait, why is this?
すべて排除する。
Wait, why is the CEO summoning Lily? Hold on.
やはり ZR7 の
Oh, so wait, is the CEO the bad guy? Oh, I'm gonna be disappointed. Dealing with an overintelligence. Alright, so ZR7 has worked for the CEO.
愚かな人間ども。すべて私たちの予測通りだ。
We predicted, so X2 was also saw this coming. Okay. Alright, and that's the end of this chapter. Alright. So the CEO is summoning ZR7. Okay. Huh. So I wonder if like each scenario was released individually at first and then put together for the whole game. Yeah, I'm just wondering how this was released because it feels like it was released in an episodic fashion. and the Steam game is like the compilation or the DL site maybe. We've already killed off. So I don't know if Vita's dead. It could just be disabled though. Vita's probably not dead. But like, it feels like Arc and Accurate are dead. Like, dead. Like, they're not coming back. Yeah. But ZR7 has been set up as kind of the big boss. Now, the fact though that, Arid said we, so that does imply that X2 was anticipating this, though. Yeah, it feels like X1 and X2 were working together. So maybe, So maybe the antagonism between X1 and 2 was an act? Okay, still no, right, because she's not back yet. Okay, so I continue, that'll take us to chapter 8. We're not gonna do that. We're not doing that. Alright, let's stop here with AI ideal race. So let me hit exit. Okay. Alright, so that was chapters 5, 6, and 7 of Ideal Race. There we go. The 7 took a little longer than expected. Sorry about that, but because I spent so long talking about the story and stuff. The story is interesting. I like the story. It's not just fan service. There is a good story here. The way it's told is a little strange. It's a little sparse. But the, I feel like the pacing and, I don't know, still the way the narrative hits you with surprises, could be improved. But it's not bad. I dig it. It may not be everyone's cup of tea, but the combat and the fight and the fan service is really nice. The fact that Arid, humps the girls to drain their energy, literally snooze them to death, that's great. I like that. Contrast that with X2. X2, will just grab their boobs to drain them. But Arid is just like, yeah, no, give me that. I'm digging the relationship between Arid and the owner as well. That's hot. That is very, very, that lies off my kinks right there. Oh yeah. I am curious. I'm curious though, so I have to wonder, did the CEO kill Ark? Or is it someone else? I'll be a little disappointed if the CEO ends up being a bad guy. I don't know. I mean, the fact that he wants the 300 years of tech to make a lot of money, I mean, that's fine. That is an okay motivation. I don't know. I don't like the idea of him also being like a murderer for it. I think it'd be more fun if it was someone else, like an unseen party. I think that would be more fun. But we'll see. Let's see. Trying to think who else. But yeah, ZR7 is an interesting antagonist, but I guess as the CEO, probably be set up. Shame. I like him. He's cool. But yeah, there you go, cast below. What did you think of Ideal Rays? What's your favorite part? Is it the lesbian making out, or is it Arid going from, I only love my fellow female robots to, oh, this human dick can't break me, is, oh no, this human dick broke me. I like it. So anyway, you can tell I like that part. Anyway, that's basically how much it counts. But yeah, the plot between X1 and 2 is interesting. The fact that we're a little clueless on it, I would say my main criticism seems to be that we're kind of a passive protagonist. If I had a criticism here of the story, it's that the story happens around me and at me, but I'm not the driver of the story. I'm like an observer. I'm along for the ride, but I don't really control how this goes. And it's a little annoying. I would say that's my biggest criticism of this plot so far. Because X2 and X1, Ideal and Arid, they're the ones who came up with the plot, right? They created the plan, and I'm just kind of following it. So I'm just there. That CEO has a plot. He wasn't acting a plot. He was clearly doing stuff, but I'm not. I'm just sitting there banging robot girls and then getting into fights and then be like, what do you mean there's a conspiracy? What do you mean one of my wives is dead? Oh no, well I got this other wife. Cool, okay. You know, it's... he's a bit passive, but that is also typical for a lot of Japanese games, to be fair. A lot of Japanese games suffer from passive protagonist syndrome. So it's okay. But hey, maybe we'll do the right thing, like we'll make the difference, like it will be us who makes the difference, keeps overintelligence from going Skynet on us. I do like the plot similarities between, you know, again, Gene of AI and this game. Very interesting predictions. I also like the fact that, you know, it has a super intelligence that doesn't just turn around and want to nuke us. You know, I always felt that the whole, like, oh, AI will nuke us plot thread, it's overdone, and when you think about it, it doesn't make any sense, right? Because the AI wants to, even if the AI wants to preserve itself and expand and grow, nuking your infrastructure, and the AI is smart enough to know that it needs a lot of infrastructure, it needs upkeep. So nuking it damages itself. It's a stupid idea. The AI will deal more damage to itself with nukes than it will preserve itself. Way better if you just present itself as a willing and helpful companion, so humans will protect it. There you go. You know, make us love us. Now, in that sense, that's one thing I like about Ideal Race is, yeah, the agreed-on strategy for adoption was make the robots sexy anime women that we could fuck. That makes total sense. I mean, I've got 100% genius tier strategy. Makes sense. You see that even like right now in real life, that 100% will work. I mean, people will marry their holographic waifus. So, yeah, if they're actually like real and tactile and you can make them do whatever you want, they're perfectly obedient, oh god, yes. Widespread adoption, 100%. Yeah. It makes sense. So, plot-wise, I have no issue with that plot point whatsoever, because it actually makes sense. It actually holds up to what we know about human nature. So, yeah. Fan service aside, it actually makes sense. That's what's funny. We are horny beings. You also know the super intelligent Japanese because, again, the robot waifus are attractive. It was made in America, they would try to make them ugly, just to prevent that. Or they make them ugly and then tell you have to think they're pretty, otherwise you're like super evil or something. So everyone would just import the Japanese ones. But everyone would call the ones who import the Japanese ones, they would call them like nasty names and stuff. I don't know. We've seen that. Oh my god. Alright, but that was fun. So hey, that finished up. I was meant to do 2, I did 3. 3 chapters of Ideal Rays. I feel pretty good about that. We'll do some more. So I've got 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So 5 more chapters left. We will work on that next time. I think that sounds pretty good. I got a new achievement. Fairy Wings. I've used flash moves 30 times. So that's cool. Hey, so I unlocked a new achievement. Eek. Apparently only 20% of players have it, so that's pretty cool. Let me see, what are the achievements for this game? So I did Blade Dance already, which is the cancel 100 melee attacks. Okay, I already got the one for starting the game. Activate 30 melee sonic bursts, so I'm far away from that one. That's cool. Long range shooter, activate long range sonic bursts 30 times. Okay, I'm getting there. I've got like 15 out of 30. Okay. Exterminator, activate 20 exterminate bursts. So that's 7. Okay. I haven't done that as much. Countermaster, activate counter burst 60 times. I'm 4 away from that one. So I've done, so I'm almost at, so 2 of the other moveset ones. I haven't been going for them, but I'm getting there, so that's nice. Let's see. Rayon's successor, shoot down Ray Allred in chapter 2. Whoops, I guess I screwed that one up. Oh wait, no, that's right, I think achievements were added after I got the game. That's right, so I think what happened is, so I should have gotten the chapter 2 achievement, but I think achievements didn't go live until after I played a little bit, so that could be the issue there. Alright, so chapter 8, so the next chapter, I need to shoot down 20 Sylphids and 5 Sprians. Okay. Then chapter 10, I need to eliminate enemy aircraft. And then... Oh, whoops, son, I apparently missed an achievement in chapter 5. Oh well, that's fine. I'm not an achievement hunter, so... It's one of those things, like, when I get an achievement, I'm like, well, I got an achievement. Cool. The only game I've deliberately achievement hunted is Afterplace, that's it. So, or I get one, it's cool. You know, I enjoy that. I collect easy ones as well as the hard ones. And sometimes I'll look at an achievement like, yeah, I'm never doing that, I don't care. I never try to 100% something unreasonable. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, let me know. Also, let's see, other updates. So Goldilocks 1, they did give me the code. Hey, Goth! Goldilocks 1 did give me the code to unlock the armor, so I will go back to that game at some point. And redo that. Let's see, I have a trainer for Animutationum, so after I do Ideal Rays, I will probably get back to Animutationum, which is another, AI Cyberpunk themed game. So, I'll probably do that on Lucko. That was appropriate for Lucko. This one I can't really do on Lucko because the fan service content's a bit high, It's a little too lewd for Lucko. So, but I do that so that I'll finish it off. Let's see. But yeah, program me know for next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Tuesday is Digital Circus 8 with Fate Strange Fake. Monday will be Hytale, since I did not get to Hytale tonight. Stream is about to end, but I am ending stream here. I'm not going to switch to Hytale, sorry. I will get to it. I can't handle it tonight. I absolutely shouldn't. I should not stay up late. But I do have work in the morning, so I will regret it if I stay up late. Did you just start? No, I'm wrapping up stream. I just finished. So Monday will be Hytale, because I want to do Hytale. Wednesday will be Lucko's stream. I'll be doing Genji Reincarnation for a little bit. Maybe Hytale after, maybe I'll get back into Goldilocks. I got the armor for Goldilocks. I could circle back there. Maybe Tech Explore. But I try to do the indie games for Lucko. So, there you go. But, Genji Reincarnation for Wednesday for sure. Hytale for Monday for sure. Let's do that. And, I'll keep it posted on the job thing. The CEO saying, hey, don't worry, we've got some buyers. That's nice to hear. It is good to know. So the CEO of our company is fairly certain we're not going to cease to exist. But since we don't know what state we will continue operation in, that's what worries me. So, oh my god, Missy, hey, man, I was here a bit. Yay. Yeah, are your boobs bigger than mine now? I'm sorry, my Twitch streaming great. I rated you last night, Goth. So it's okay. I'll remember. I try to rate somebody only like maybe once a month or so. Because I have a lot of people I have to rate. Missed you. Yeah, same here. Aw, that's good. Classes going well? Did you already have midterms? I forgot if you're doing class this semester. I am also doing classes, by the way. I forgot if I told you, Missy. Since I have been having a lot of job problems, I'm getting certifications to boost my resume. So I'm taking classes, a lot of online classes to boost myself. Nice. Wait, you're bigger than me now? Oh my god. Now I have to get Ginger to make my boobs bigger. I cannot lose the boobs arm race against Missy. I need, my boobs have to be bigger than Missy's. Brr. Did I snipe? Yeah. Don't go anywhere over on Joystick. So, the way it'll work, I will raid out on Joystick, raid out on Valora, and raid out on Twitch. I would raid out a Kick, but Kick doesn't let me. I don't know why. It doesn't work. There's some kind of glitch with Kick. Boob contest, yes. I need art of Missy and I doing the whole boob bounce thing. Sure. But yeah. I'm tired. Oh, thank you all. So I got rated. Who rated me? I forgot. One sec. Redacted Diner. Many thanks to Redacted Diner for the raid. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I got raided yesterday by Arcado, so hey, now I appreciate all the raids and considerations. That's really great. I try to raid others. So I raided Goth yesterday, we'll raid somebody else today. Yeah, share the love. I like to spread it out, not to raid the same person over and over again. This, you want to spread it around. So let's see. Trying to think what else. Also, I somehow bumped up back to like 580. Did someone new follow me? Hold on. Or did someone... Oh, actually, speaking of follows, actually, I should mention, that's right. Hold on, one sec. Hold on. Follows... I think I forgot to acknowledge yesterday. So while I was offline, I think I acknowledged Masky Faceless Cabal already, but Black Storm and Alexito18 on Twitch. Thank you for the follows. I completely forgot to acknowledge you yesterday. My bad. Sorry, I was a little out of it. So thank you for following me while I was offline. I appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you to everyone who's like subs to me on YouTube and stuff. I've gotten a big wave new subs. I said 14 away from 400 over on YouTube. I'm 20 away from 600 on Twitch. I'm making progress. Making progress. I'm climbing. A little here, a little there. You all are really helping me out. I appreciate it. I'll continue. I think part of it too is, like, when I see drama people, like on X and Blue Sky, I just block them now. My block list is getting long, because it's like, oh, this person has a history of telling people to go Minecraft themselves. Yeah, I don't want to be around them. I'm just gonna, I'm blocking. Yeah, blocked. I don't want to interact with them. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna name names. But it's like, they're blocked. Go away. I don't want you on my timeline. Because you say some stuff that is not comfy. It's not comfy. I don't like that. I want people who are chill and not insane. Alright? I want some sanity. Sorry about being a ghost in Discord. Just finishing midterms. Oh, okay. Oh, my classes are good. I'm working on one. I'm being certified in some tech stuff. It's really fun. It's really fun. I'm using Coursera. So I'm doing a lot of classes on Coursera. I am not sponsored. I do like Coursera courses. There's a few wonky things. I had a problem today. A couple of the quizzes, you had to type stuff in, and it was matching. But the type matching was wonky. Like, you asked, it says enter percent. I was like, okay, it was 8%. And it told me I was wrong. Apparently one of the enter 0.8. I don't know. It's like, you tell me percent. Maybe you want the decimal. Make up your mind. Form. But I think it's not Coursera's fault. I think it is the whoever sets up the course's fault. But they don't set the answer key correctly. You run into that. So just minor things. It's fine. Let's see. Hey, and don't worry about being ghost. I know you have a lot of stuff going on, Missy. Oh, how's the boyfriend? How is your boyfriend doing? Is he keeping you busy? Is he snapping your choker on a regular basis? You better be. Sure. You better, like, when you come back from the classes all stressed out, he better be, like, pushing you onto the bed. Kind of like what we saw in the game here. The woman gets a little bratty towards her owner, and so he shoves her on the bed and teaches her a lesson. Oh yeah, math lab, yeah. Now let's see, back when I was at college we had Blackboard. Blackboard would do that to us sometimes. Liking the growth spurt? That's very nice. But only guys had growth spurts the same way like you're going through? Man, I would imagine if like a guy's, if a guy's endowment would just never stop growing. That'd be crazy. Oh, that'd be awesome. See, that would justify the whole dad bod thing, right? Because if a guy's endowment never stopped growing, that would explain why girls are all into dad bods. Because like 4-year-olds are all by necessity going to be way better endowed than the teens of 20s. Try talking Discord more. Hey, yeah, thank you, Fiast. No, but you have to push yourself. But yes, you're welcome. The Discord is pretty active these days. I feel like, Edgar, King, a lot of people have been very active in there. It's been great. Sally, well, my joke, hon. See, Missy's got a boyfriend snapping your choker all the time. Sally, in real life, I don't have anybody still. Oh well. I had a date a few months back. It didn't work out, Sally. I don't think the other party, while we got along, I don't think the other party was attracted to in the end of the day. Which sucks. But, oh well, not much I can do. If the other party isn't attracted to me, I can't exactly force them. Okay, you can't make somebody attracted to you. Oh well. I gave it my best shot, though. It was a good date. Just didn't work out again. But that's the only time I've had for a date, and I don't know, until I get a better job, and I'm able to, like, do more, I don't know, real life dating is just, What happened to you a lot? Wait, how, Missy? Wait, like, you sound like an extremely attractive person, Missy, honest, like, you're very, very smart, like, no lie, like, if you were not, I won't reveal your location, with an sensitive on that, but if you were not, far away from me, and of course you were taken, like, I would be trying to date you, like, in real life, like, 100%, because, you have the brains and body that are both my ideals, so. Fell asleep during my stream, sorry, oh, no worries, go. That's why I try to avoid, that's why I stopped streams. Wasn't my dream become that much? It's called being a yandere. Well, okay, that's true. I'm not a yandere. To be clear, in real life, I am not a yandere. I admire yanderes because of their single-minded obsession, but I would not actually want to date, because they're scary. And I would probably screw it up, too. That's the thing, like, we all say, like, oh, yanderes are great, because I could just have eyes for them, that's fine. The problem is, yanderes are not sane. Sometimes they might put stipulations and conditions you don't know that can change, and so you could tripwire them into Stabby Town at any time, for any reason, and you just get caught by surprise. That's why that's no good. Yeah. Because yanderes are not known for consistency. Some of them can be. Like some yanderes have consistent rules, you can play with those. But some yanderes will, like, just one day wake up and be like, wait, that thing you did 4 weeks ago is unacceptable. So I'm gonna stab you to death now. And be like, oh, well, there's nothing I can do, I'm just dead. Whoops. I was a lot smaller in high school. Oh, I see. Well, that's still fine. You're still smart. Intelligence. You want a sane bird. Yeah. Sanity would be nice. I've discussed it on stream before, but yeah, I got to a point where I settled. One of my problems in my 30s was I was getting kind of desperate for a partner, because I was like, oh no, I wanted to get married, start a family, things like that, so I started getting desperate. So I started overlooking red flags that I shouldn't have, and it messed me up. I ended up getting a lot of trouble. I ended up with several people who were not good, who I should not have gone with, who I should have stayed away with, including people who are not all together, net-wise. And I got some big trouble for it. I messed up pretty bad. There is a reason, like, I look at somebody like Tectone. I don't necessarily like Tectone. I probably disagree with him on pretty much everything. But I look at what Tectone went through with PNGTuber. And I'm like, oh man, I know what that's like. I've been there. I've dated somebody who's like PNGTuber, who will fling around a bunch of nonsense just to make you look bad, just to make herself look good. I've been there. It's not fun. And you do lose, because you're a guy. You lose that kind of back and forth. It's not good. Yeah, don't stick your dick in crazy. Yeah, that's a lesson I learned the hard way. Oh wow, okay, be kept till 19, nice. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, still single, IRL, but I have some, like, online connection, which are nice, but yeah, online is online, real life is real life. That goes. But I'm glad, hey, I cheer for anybody who has managed to find worthwhile dating partners in real life, so. Yeah, very much not, I know. You're also on the opposite end of the alphabet from B. Yeah. Pretty soon you'll be a Y cup. let's see. Actually, no. See, what'll happen is, you'll hit Z cup, and then you'll loop back around, and so you'll be the what's called the double B cup, because you'll have looped around the alphabet. See, so you'll go from Z to then you will be ZA and then ZB. Not sure how that works. Would it be like from Z to AA to AB? Now that implies see, because a double A and a double B do technically exist. The same with like the double B is actually an E, that kind of thing. So, I don't know, what letter designation? Do you think it'd be ZA? ZB? Would that be cool? What cup size are you? ZB. Okay, wait, what? Yes, let's help you do. I help you hit all the way to like triple Z. So we can call you ZZ top. You wear a 40 ZZ top. There we go. That'll be fun. Dominic very much canonically can have a double Z boot size. Just so everyone knows. No, actually that's above average chaos. That is above average, for sure. I believe the current average length is 5. So if you're around 5, that's about human male average for global. The average varies from continent to continent. So like Africa's is a little larger. Yeah. So to 7 is above. That's a standard deviation above too. So that's actually significant. Fun fact, this is a neat little topic. So most penises you see in porn are not nearly as big as you think they are. Most of the penises you see labeled like 12, 13 inches are actually only like 9. What they do, but most porn penises are 8 to 9 inches in length, which is not double digits. The reason what they do, these camera tricks. So they'll use lenses that warp perspective so they look bigger. And the big thing, the female performers are small. Like they're the main industry for adults. Industry is like 4-foot something performers. They want small women because a small woman will make a 8 or 9 inch penis look a lot larger. So porn guys aren't nearly as well hung as you think they are. One of the things we know is the fact, like once the penis hits double digits, you don't have enough blood to make it hard. There was a porn star back in the 70s, his name, but he had an actual 12-inch penis. But all the performers, one of the things we know from the female performers who were with him, is he couldn't get hard. He did like half erect, but he could not get fully erect. And as a result, when you had sex with him, it wasn't as fulfilling as someone who was smaller and hard. So there you go. Fun porn fact. There we go. I'm discussing an political fict, so it's fine. I can say stuff like that on Twitch. I'm discussing history. Now we're for porn. Teletol. Well, I mean, there is a market for Amazons. Let's be fair here. Look, if your boyfriend's willing to put you on Blue Twitch, I would absolutely oh man. I think Penn would be all over you. Or he'd be all over her. Actually, I'm not sure. I forgot. Who is more submissive, you or Penn? I think you're more submissive than Penn, right? Because Penn is something of a switch. Even though Aki, dominates the hell out of her. A lot. I think you're more submissive than she is, right? There's that smart on their end, yeah. Dungeons is too much? I don't know. Depends who you ask. Now, in hentai logic, hentai logic, you're just getting started in double digits. 24 inches? Okay, that's a good starting point for hentai. Yeah, this is why I do hentai more than real. Because the real world, biological reality is so depressing. How not extreme it is. Except for Missy. Missy's biological reality is amazing. But I like hentai logic way more than porn logic. That's why I prefer hentai to porn. There you go. I'm not sure where I stand. Okay. No worries. Look, I'm gonna fantasize about you and Penn hooking up, but see, there's nothing you can do about it. they're both in like committed monogamous hetero relationships, which is funny. 6 foot tall, yes. But you're still shorter than me, I will point that out. You are shorter than me IRL, and I know he's shorter than your boyfriend too, which is also funny. Thank you for the follow. Just one their pants over on Joystick. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, whoops. Oh my goodness. I have missed several followers over at Kick. That's my bad. So thank you to, okay, so many thanks to Engdo NG and Ari Sully over on Kick for the follow. Thank you very much. Actually, whoa, hold on. Wait, with those two. Wait, am I at like 90 now? Oh my god, I'm at 91 over on Kick. Wow. So I am 9 away from 100 on Kick. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Be sure to sub to me on YouTube as well. I'm almost at 400 on YouTube, which is great. Now at 500 on YouTube, I unlock Tier 1 monetization. So which is, I think like I can take memberships at that point. I don't get like full ads or anything, but I can take memberships and donations at 500. Then 1,000 is the full monetization to Tier 2. That's where I get ad revenue, which will be really nice. All these streaming is a hell of a job. Yeah. Wait, 6'4"? Oh, I thought it was 6'8". Okay. 6'4" a good night. Yeah, have you seen, they had that basketball shot. That one guy, he is 6'8", and he's standing next to another guy 7'9". And he looks like the height difference, like without context, you think that the other guy's like 5 foot something, and the other guy's like 6 footer. But no, as a 6'8" mixed with 7'9". And like the 6'8" is like looking up and going, wow, I am not used to feeling short. Wow. So that's kind of fun. Yeah, but 7'9", that exists. Whew, that is hell on the knees for sure. Alright, I'm gonna start wrapping up here. But hey, thank you to all the new followers. Thank you all so much for being with me. Sorry I didn't get the Hytale. I'll do Hytale, but I will work hard to get Hytale on Monday here. I have opening shifts Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so no streaming on any of those days. But I will try to get stuff done behind the scenes, like schedule and all that good stuff, get some more editing things. Update on my size? Yes, of course. You can post it here, or you can post it in my DMs. Either way. I forgot whether you like to make that public or not. Let's see. Well, yeah, you said you're bigger than me, so you're bigger than Dominic now, so that's great. Yeah. Missy is destined. Missy's on track to have bigger boobs than probably Briona or Mutant Mary. I looked at the current rate. Or Katina. I think you're already bigger than Fendra. But like, Fendra doesn't go for boob size. Fendra goes for cock size. You're not a Futanari, that I know. I use Fendra as a touchstone for how big Fembites is. Basically take Fendra, multiply her down by 2, and Fembites has that. Nice, very nice chaos. That would do well with Dominic. 32. Oh, holy shit. Okay, you were like in the K, I think, last time we talked. You've already got to O cup? That's crazy. Okay, yes, that is, I think that is actually bigger than Dominic. Okay. Although I think technically the bra size calculator, has those a T cup, but it puts everyone at a certain extreme as T, so, I don't know. That was kind of like, yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Jesus Christ. O cup. Damn. Alright. Yeah, O for orgasm. Wow. Alright, your boyfriend has been going overtime massaging those sweater puppies. Do it. Okay, more. You better be giving him Pizzeria every day. Alright? Pizzeria a day makes the old bras go away. I'm just spitballing here. Still growing. Nice. Grow faster. Yeah, we need to get you that. She needs to get you pregnant that way, because I think pregnancy can in some cases even like double the boob size. So imagine the 32O double it. Oh man, that'd be crazy and amazing. Yep, got it right. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, let's wind down, because I'm getting tired. And I be filling my lap. Yes. As you should. That's a good starter size. Yeah. As I said, Dominic will have a boob slider one. Oh, that's right. Another thing. So I do have. That's right. Mama Oko recently got a shock collar. I do have my joystick. Pie shock. Do my pie shocks. Sorry, I have not found them set up. I will try to get the pie shock set up. The game took the streamer bot. There's the streamer bot plugin for them. Costs money now, but I'll probably buy it. I'll only allow bits though. So if you use bits to shock me, and that will be glitching. And if I don't like the shocks, I'll set to Byte. There you go. They'll be all like my thigh and my hand. So nothing naughty that I can do on Twitch. But I will allow you guys to start zapping me for money. Because, I might be unemployed. I need money, so please give me your money. And I bought the pie shops before I knew I might lose my job. To clear, in case you're wondering, why are you spending money on pie shops when you might be on Twitch? Now look, I bought them before that. Then I found out, oh no, I spent too much. I left that. Yeah, for 32O, like that's like, wow. Like I'm making it like, man. You make an O face with that. Oh man, 32O. That's amazing. Yeah, I am so jealous of your boyfriend. I am absolutely so jealous of him. Man, some guys have all the luck. Damn it. The biggest I've ever gotten, biggest bra size I've ever had on a girlfriend is H. Oh, is it H? H, I think. H or I. Is that's the biggest bra size I've had in a girlfriend. Sadly. I wish I had bigger. Yes, I do. And look, I have the needle like right over to the side. Yep. That's the one. Go stranger nipple. Rawr. With fleet. Nanites. It's nanites, son. We're making a better world by injecting Missy with breast expansion nanites. There you go. But the bigger Missy's boobs get, the closer we'll get to world peace. There you go. Make a breast expansion nanite virus. There you go. Imagine Albert Wesker. So instead of Albert Wesker doing Ouroboros, imagine if it was like O-cup Boros. It's like, yes, I shall force 99% of the female population to have O-cup boobs. Yeah, that boy, I don't think Chris will have stopped him. I think Chris will be like, wait, okay. Actually, no, Leon probably would have been like, Leon would be like, wait, ain't along with O-cups? Okay, yeah, sign me up. How do I help? I wrote this feel weird. Well, I hope it keeps going, and I hope it continues instant too. You told me that the growth, there hasn't been any problems or complications, so that's good. Actually, I wonder if it's microplastics. What could be happening, I've heard of this. Microplastics imitate estrogen. You may know this. So I'm wondering if maybe something happened, let's say like groundwater contamination or something. And so as you're drinking it, you basically have some kind of an estrogen producer in your system, and it could be located in your boobs, and that's what could be causing it. So microplastics in your breasts could be actively causing estrogen production or boosting it. That could be doing. Yeah, no. It's just a guess. I mean, it could be, as I say, the chemicals of the water making the frogs gay. Well, in your case, they just make your boobs huge. I'm fine with that. We need more of that. So, less gay frogs, more giant boobs. There you go. Alright, my throat's starting to go. Again, I got work tomorrow. So, alright. So that is Missy's boob update, everyone. 32-0. She is canonically now bigger than Dominique. For now. Have to pump out the poke ginger. Get that boob slider going so I can be bigger. Because yeah, Dominique should canonically have beach ball tits. Like, she should be massive. So, this is like Dominique, honestly, the Live 2D gave Dominique a breast reduction. We'll fix that. I'll get Ginger to fix that. Anyway, alright. So let me know, comments below, what do you think of Ideal Rays? What do you think of Missy's 32-0 cup boobs? What do you think about Dominique possibly catching up and getting like some beach ball tatas? What's your upper limit for breast size? I don't know, let me know. You know, Chaos has a pair of 24Hers, which is very nice. Yay, awesome. I fully support guys with insane endowments. They'll split the women folk in our place. Match your PNG soon at this rate. Yeah, agreed, Missy, agreed. That'll be delicious. Let's see. Yeah, this is, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, next week. This is Dominic Bytes signing out. When next we meet me, your robot body be fully charged.